Yikes. And it's too close to me. Don't need to be way that close to my face. All right. So we are now going into the calls, the Calumet jail calls. These are all dated December 7th, 2005. This is before Stephen has been tried for Teresa Hallback and before they were even on to Brendan, because Brendan isn't arrested until March. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 calls on this day that equaled 3.5 hours. We're back. So this will be a long video. It is currently 2:37 p.m. here my time. So we will go through these 3.5 hour calls that will just cover December 7th. My, oh my, oh my. You can find these yourself on the Foul Play channel. Let me post that link here now. So if you want to play them yourself at any point, these are now, I see they've reorganized on Foul Play. So now they have all the December calls in its own playlist. So while this is call number 153, it is in this folder, the 38th call. And hello, everybody who has found me again. And yes, I grabbed my bag of popcorn. I've got my popcorn. I got my sweet tea. So, and I haven't listened to any of these calls. So when I play them, this is my first time hearing, and I know Jeff's going to bitch at me that I need to zoom in a little bit more, but it's like, I don't want you too close to me because it's like, ew, this is ew to be this close to my face. But all right. So this first call is from 11:56 a.m. and is 37 minutes and 45 seconds long. Let me click on it. And what happened? Why did it take me out of it? Let me go back. We want, hold on, technical difficulties. Whoops, I'm going too far now. I've scrolled too far away. It's 153. Hopefully the sound works. It's just circling right now. If this is playing, I don't hear anything. Jeff. I don't know if Jeff's on here. He switched everything around for me. And now I can't get it to play. I can't get any sound out of my computer for it. So let me get out of my way. Millbilly, you're more than welcome to add a link to your channel in the comment section here. Which is going to suck that you have to hear it through my iPad and not through this, which is good sound. But I don't know why I can't get any sound out of my computer now after Jeff changed that. All right. I wanted call 153, we said, right? Sorry, it's always going to be technical difficulties when you start with me. Let me read what y'all wrote here. Bye, Julie. All right. So, whoops. So again, call 153, which is also is 38 on here in the December calls. Why does it take me out of there? Hold on.
Hello? This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Oh.
You're almost right on the button.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is Dolores.
Oh, I see. Any news?
Huh?
Any news?
No.
How come?
Oh, my doesn't know. I couldn't get a hold of Walter.
Why?
He wasn't in yet. I'll have to call this afternoon. Yeah. I don't know, some TV station must have called here while I was gone.
Oh, yeah?
Who knows? I paid your light bill.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Next one, Rolly can pay.
Well, you're going to have to.
What?
Unless I get some money.
Yeah, they dropped your bail.
Huh?
They dropped your bail
No.
to $100,000.
When?
It's in the paper.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. There, you can talk to Father a minute. Here, hurry.
Hello? Yeah? Yeah? What are you doing? Okay. Oh. Huh? Yeah. So they dropped my bail. Huh? They dropped my bail? Who? The county. Yeah. The county didn't drop that. The judge did. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, when did they do that? Huh? When did they do that? At the end, I thought. Oh, yeah? Yeah, but I didn't know what it was. So it's 100,000 now. We'll get that 100,000 then. Huh? We'll get that 100,000 then. Who? You. Yeah, but where am I going to get that from? It's called a bank. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I was going to want to do some calling on. Oh. Like that, you can hear her. Oh. Hey, what about Oscar? Huh? What about Oscar then? Where did Oscar get it though? Well, he's got money put away. You wouldn't do it. Yeah. Stephen, it'd be pretty goddamn hard. I want to tell you something. It's pretty hard for anybody that's going to write out $100,000. Oh, yeah. But I know Oscar's got it put away. Yeah? Yeah. And he'll probably do it for me. I don't know. I'd imagine. Oh, yeah, if it's down to 100,000. Huh? If it's down to 100,000. Yeah, it's still a lot of money, 100,000. Well, if a guy could put up the property, well, right, they raised our taxes $196,000 in 1 year. Well. Considering an insane insanity. You know what I mean? Yeah. If a guy could do it that way. That's in the milk, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know who you'd have to call. If they say cash, you know. Yeah. I say you're guilty. Sure. You're right. But all of a sudden, they give you borrowed $100,000, all of a sudden there might be $20,000 interest. Yeah. So where the hell are you going to get the $20,000 from? Yeah. It's a son of a bitch. Yeah, but see, they want me locked up, though. Huh? They want me locked up. They want you locked up? Well, of course. Well, yeah, you like a man to sit there. Well, of course. But if I can make bail, you know, yeah. I got that other money coming. Now. Yeah. Well, yeah. And they got 60 days on that. That's what he said something about. Because I talked to I told him, go through with that. I said, just don't forget about that. Oh, yeah. No. So. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd have to see once, Oh, yeah, Chucky's got his number. Huh? I said, Chucky's got his number. Oscar's. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. But I wouldn't know. I know goddamn well Oscar ain't going to have that kind of money. He's got money put away. He's been saving. Well, yeah, but wait a minute. Do you realize how much? 100,000? You realize what that is? Yeah.
Hey, there's something in this paper with Peggy. She must have put something in here. Because Stephen's name is in with it.
So, we'll have to see what we can do here, Stevie, okay? Yeah. But, yeah, that'd be nice if I can get out. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like you there either.
We're going to have a...
Oh, yeah.
No. This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, we know that.
I feel a lot better at home.
Huh?
I said I feel a lot better at home.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'll give my mama again once. And then, let me put it this way, huh? Keep your hopes up. I mean, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah. I work hard then.
Huh?
I work hard then.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you mommy.
Yeah.
What a mommy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mommy.
Hmm?
There's something in here, though.
About what?
I don't know. I never read it before.
Peggy?
Yeah. She's got your name in it, too.
She found some more stuff in the paper. Yeah.
What? Peggy?
Peggy. Peggy.
Peggy. Lashley, whatever her name is.
The Justice Department.
The Justice Department. That what you wrote to?
Who's over there? Who's over there?
The Attorney General?
I don't know.
Who's over there?
I don't know who that is. What's your name?
Tom.
Tom?
Yeah, hey.
That's that guy that comes up by Wayne, Marcel.
Oh.
The one that donated to you $50.
Oh, him.
Oh, how do you know?
No, tell him I said hi.
He's high.
Hi, Ian, too.
Oh. Yeah, I'll see.
You have to call a judge and stuff.
What?
Oh. As long as it's 100,000, I know Oscar's got it.
Yeah?
That's why Chucky should have been on that.
Yeah.
No, tell him I said hi. He'll be out today.
He says hi.
Hi, Ian.
Yeah, I'll see.
You have to call a judge and stuff.
What?
Oh.
Jeff fixed the sound.
As long as it's 100,000, I know Oscar's got it.
Yeah?
That's why Chucky should have been on that.
Yeah?
I could be out today.
Yeah, I What did you say that?
You know, even if I got a...
When Avery enters the plea, Willis will... But I don't know. It says when Avery enters the plea, Willis will rule on a defense request to lower his bond from 500 to 100. Maybe that's not until your bond.
Oh, that ain't to the bond.
No?
No, that ain't next month. Now you have my hopes up for now? Oh, damn it.
But they lower it. They're going to lower it.
No, that don't say that's going to lower it.
It says when Avery enters the plea, Willis will rule on the defense requested to lower his bond from $500,000 to $100,000.
Yeah, that's a request.
Huh?
That's a request. I ain't saying he's going to do it.
Oh, that's only a request. He might not do it.
He might not do it.
Yeah.
He might not do it. It's only a request, and he's putting it in.
Yeah.
I got to read this other shit, though, about what's called a pastor.
Oh.
But what she says in here.
What's he say?
I don't know. I haven't read it. I just noticed it.
Well, how big is it?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 short things.
Well, read it.
Oh, wait. I gotta go sit in the other room.
No. Here, I thought I could got out today. Son of a bitch, anyway.
Yeah. I did wrong, huh?
Yeah.
Here it says, the State Department of Justice agents will help in the state's case against illegal killer Stephen Avery. Wisconsin Attorney General Peggy, whatever,
No.
told Gold and some members at the Manitowoc Senior Center Tuesday. Oh, her picture's in the paper.
No.
One of our agents, a homicide scientist, has been working hand in hand with Calumet County investigators. Our arson agent looked for remains in the fire pit area on the Avery property, she said. A preliminary hearing was held Tuesday at the state's case proceeding against Avery on charges he killed, photographic Teresa.
No.
I think the kind of work we do is not just important, but as taxpayers, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Lashy, whatever, said, as she gave an overview of her department divisions, and responsibilities involved some 550 employees. She found plenty of reasons to complete her staff, including deducted lawyers who feel they got to wear the white hats when they go into a court. We're proud of our crimes against children unit, including internet crimes of whatever that is. We will make more arrests through that unit than any other state, electing the state's top law enforcement position of 202. But there are other areas where there will be no quick fix solutions, including determine why gas prices of Wisconsin, that hurricane that was out there. Maybe that's all they got about you in here, though.
Yeah.
The attorney in the west of Wisconsin is state representative in the primer to her election at the state's first woman attorney general. Also,
she won't say nothing.
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
All of you filed a lawsuit going against the company, she said. I don't know. That's all she talked about, just that top section, I think, about.
Well, yeah, that ain't nothing. Channel 2 wants to come up to see me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to call them.
Ask them if they want to put bond up. Yeah.
Who's that?
Who do you think?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Punk ass.
yeah, my lost brother.
Huh?
My lost brother.
Yeah. You ass?
Huh? No.
Yeah.
You don't know?
Who don't know?
So you watched me on TV yesterday? Yeah?
Bunch of bullshit.
Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah? It don't make no sense.
Hmm?
It don't make no sense.
No.
Huh?
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 No.
Mm.
I remember Jim Tyrell when you first got out.
Yeah?
Over there for a jug of oil. What did he tell you?
Watch myself.
You better watch your goddamn ass because they're gonna try to do something to you. They got you, huh?
Yeah?
No.
That's what Risa said too.
No.
No.
No. Yeah, but who knows would have been this?
Huh?
Who knows what it would have been this?
Nobody.
No. No. I don't know.
That's not no spit in the bucket here. That's a lot of money to be fighting over.
No? Well, of course.
You gotta figure like that Tom Kusurik, he would have lost his life.
Well,
Well, yeah. Everything would have been gone from him.
well.
Good, that's what he deserves.
That's what he
Yeah.
deserves.
Oh. I don't know.
I know, Tina.
Well, we
He's,
put up the $500,000
you know,
bail. I said if we could put up that $500,000 bail.
focusing on
But
himself
I don't know
because
how
he's
we're
the
gonna
one
get it.
that's in jail. So, you know,
That
no
would be
matter
like
what anybody else
impossible.
is
That's why he
going
made it
through,
that
they're
high.
not
Well,
in
well,
jail.
he needs some big factories, companies.
You know, he thinks these people are gonna, you know, give him this money,
That's what the
and
guy needs.
he's not
You have to
liked.
give him the ones that's on
They're
your
not
side.
going to give him the money.
No. All you need is 5 big companies, $100,000 a piece.
Yeah.
No.
But they could have lowered that yesterday.
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to.
Huh?
They didn't want to.
What would it have took? Extra 5 minutes?
Yeah.
All he's got to do is just say something. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all he said in the paper here.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
What's that for?
Yeah. So can you watch it too? Can you watch it?
I don't know if she did or not.
Yeah.
Well, she took me to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Smurf candy.
Well, she told me it don't make a difference to me if he's innocent or guilty. She said.
Yeah.
She says I don't like him anyway.
Yeah, I know that.
That was her exact words to me.
Yeah.
I said that still ain't right if he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, her brothers did stuff. And one had to do it way up in Maine and went to get caught.
Yeah, he's still sitting.
Well, he'll stay there for life. I don't think he'll get out. There's still one back this way, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think she had that much hate for me. I said I didn't think she had that much hate for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's only one in the world.
Yeah.
The rest all are for you.
Yeah.
She's not saying nothing no more.
Huh?
She's not saying nothing no more.
Not to the media?
No. Told her to keep her goddamn mouth shut.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to wait 40-some days. So we'll have to wait 40-some days.
Yeah, that's over five weeks.
Yeah.
Like 5 weeks and 2 days?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Then we'll have Christmas for you.
Yeah, but then that's only a plea. Yeah?
Yeah, that's a plea and bail.
I'm not sure, Becky, if Ellen had turned the salvage yard over to the sons or not at this point. I don't know for sure when that happened.
They don't have none now.
According to them fucking detectives and everything else, they had hundreds of evidence.
Yeah. Every time Manitowoc is there, they got evidence.
Yeah.
When Manitowoc comes in, they find keys. And other times they couldn't find them.
That doesn't make no sense.
Tina, that's why when I tell you that the family doesn't like Stephen, it's because Stephen always acted that way towards his
If
family.
he was laying on the floor, they would have found it right away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first time they were looking.
Yeah. Or the second time.
That there then.
Not the third time.
No.
No.
Yeah, something fishy.
That shit don't make sense.
Yeah, but who's doing it, though? Who's doing it?
Oh, you know, if somebody's doing it, you know who's doing it.
Yeah, but...
It's your fucking buddy that puts you there.
Oh, yeah, but...
It's just because he's not sheriff, that doesn't mean he don't got no pull.
Oh, he's not Paul.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah, he didn't have everything else yet.
You know?
Lots of pull.
Oh, yeah. But we got to prove that.
Yeah.
That somebody put it there.
Yeah, we gotta prove that. And that's gonna be fucking hard to goddamn do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, why don't you, man?
Yeah.
I don't know if we find this information, you'll be out.
Yeah.
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 Couple days, you should know.
Well, my janitor.
Yeah.
A janitor.
Yeah.
My
Right.
janitor.
Yeah.
Becky, when I visited Stephen,
After work, after school yesterday, she swept for an hour.
I got a little of everything.
Yeah. Probably she was a good work then.
He'd be happy and laughing and joking around. He'd be bitching about his family. He talks about money a lot.
Oh.
So pretty much what you hear in these calls is how he was when I talked with him or visited him.
I said they even brought her up.
Sorry, Cindy, that it was hard to find here. It's all a new thing.
What am I supposed to do?
Marie, I heard Marie was the worst of the instigating that Stephen was. Marie's the one that started that.
Well, that was back then, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but that's all over.
That's supposed to be the past already.
Yeah. Yeah. I got mine. It's in the county jail.
Huh?
I said I got mine. It's in the county jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way it's starting to look, she'll be out before you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it'd be a little cheaper.
Huh?
It'd be a little cheaper.
Yeah.
You know, how much do you think TA could give me for my summer bill?
I don't know.
Without a card, I don't know.
Well, you have to go to the guy and get one.
Why?
The cops must have took it.
They must have took it.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, how would that be?
I don't know. You can't find it.
Well, where was it?
In my bedroom.
Huh?
In my bedroom.
We looked through everything.
Well, they might have it, yeah, but they would have to give it back.
When?
Huh?
When?
Well, I don't know.
Well, they might have talked to that guy, though, about it.
What do you mean?
And who owned it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So?
Maybe he can get a duplicate.
Yeah, whatever.
You mean they might have?
If they took it, they talked to him. Maybe.
Oh.
I would say if we can't find it.
Yeah, they might have talked to him already.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, because it was on his name yet.
Yeah.
Huh?
It was underneath his name yet.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, then they might have took that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then asked him some questions about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know the guy's name.
I don't remember.
Oh,
Well, Mom and Barbara knows where he lives anyway.
well,
Yeah.
Well, I know where he lives. I was there.
Yeah.
well, that's what you'd have to do that in school by him.
Yeah. We can do that this weekend.
I might be going over to TA later tonight.
I'll ask him about it then.
Four-wheeler here.
Ask him about my summer bill then.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool.
Chuck, you got that stove going?
No, not yet. No, I never on the wood stove yet.
Well, why ain't you got that one going?
Which one?
That one in the garage.
Huh?
That one in the garage.
Which one?
In the big garage.
Huh?
In the big garage.
The oil burner?
Yeah.
Well, it's 60-some degrees in here.
Oh.
Yeah, no. In the office, it's a little bit chillier.
Oh.
Not too bad.
You know, that wood stove was froze up and it busted.
Huh?
Old regulators in the old shop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's because somebody pulled the plug and turned off the pump.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
We won't mention no names.
Who was that?
His name is Al.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Well, yeah, he turned off the pump because he wasn't in there.
Oh, no wonder he isn't answering these.
Well, no, it's all okay now.
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
If somebody else did that, then he was here next week yet.
Yeah.
He was hollering because it wasn't started before. He said it's going to freeze up.
Yeah.
Now it's hush hush.
It's just like, Clinton.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. You see, Kraft, they want to have that out, huh?
Huh?
Kraft.
Crap.
Yeah.
I think he went out.
The key, he said the key was hidden.
Yeah, right.
Now it says key.
The cop busting his bubble, didn't it?
It says key, not key.
That woman at the end said something to it. He said, the lawyer says, where'd you hear this from? She said, the
Call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I see that. My lawyer got on TV, huh?
yeah,
The skinny one.
yeah,
The skinny one.
Yeah.
yeah. He sounds a little better than that other one.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was getting that woman kind of shook, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why not? That's his job.
She must have been like crying because her makeup was running.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. That's what Christopher said on TV.
Oh. I mean, the skinny one, the lab thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end.
Well,
Yeah. And I caught some of them, though. They said, oh, this here one, her aunt or whatever that is.
yeah.
She says aunt.
Yeah.
She said the doors opened up to the inside
Yeah.
in the office.
Yeah.
What do they open up like?
They open up to the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't even know if the goddamn truck was a 2-door or 4-door.
No, she said it was a 2-door.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they moved the hood and everything, they said.
Yeah. Yeah. And how'd they get in it? How'd they get it up on the trailer?
I don't know, pull it up, I suppose.
Oh, they used the record.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, if it's in park, it's locked up.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Well, that's me.
I don't know.
There's a lot of shit they said that don't make any sense.
No.
Yeah, I had TV on this morning. I was watching it. Let's see, 6 o'clock. I put the TV on for a while.
Yeah. Oh. No. Well, you have to call my lawyer. Whenever.
Yeah, I want to see about this here. That one that dead. That lawyer.
What's his name?
I don't know. He's got 2 different names.
Oh.
I said his name was Dole, and he says, no, it's Bull.
Oh.
Walter said that.
Oh.
He said we should call him this.
Walter must know him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when you talk to him,
Yeah.
you know, you could ask him
What?
if he can make, between him and Stephen, make bail. It's only $250,000 a piece.
You know?
Yeah. And there ain't no reason why they can't.
I don't know.
No.
No.
Yeah. They got it.
Well, I suppose they do.
Well, yeah, the firm.
Yeah, but there are 2 different firms, ain't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 250 from one and 250 from another one.
You know,
Yeah.
they could take it out of that their other thing then.
Right, Tina? Only $250,000.
Well, that's what I mean later on when you got that.
Yeah, but it all depends how much I get too, though.
Well, you're going to get that much, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Well, then.
You know, what about some lawyers then?
Don't make me think of everything. I got a headache now.
Yeah.
No. Hey, can I ask you something?
What?
You know, when we put that TV back in this corner here, did I vacuum that all?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All I got to do is lay on the floor and dust that in there, I think.
Yeah.
It looks like that's kind of dusty in there.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to move your flowers out and clean underneath there because I think there's some doggy. Oh, I can see some doggy poop from here. Some guy's going to get a look at it again. He got a good looking last night. Up on the couch and he was eating leaves from that one flower, that climbing one that I got here. Yeah. In my ass, Penny, he went to bed.
Don't they call you?
Miley, I don't think anybody will ever know how much money the Avery family has because they deal with a lot of cash and it's not reported.
I should have told her tonight to call though.
You know, you could tell her, say Thursday, say about 4:30.
For what?
Call.
4:30.
Yeah.
Thursday?
Yeah. Thursday night.
What, 4:30?
Yeah.
Instead of 7?
Yeah.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah. Well, figure 5 o'clock she eats.
Yeah. What type do you eat though?
I don't care about that.
What?
Who got it? Hello?
No, those are mine.
Yours? Oh, okay.
What are you doing with them?
What's he got?
My gloves?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, his he would put on. Take it there.
I'll call my lawyer and see what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might be able to get hold of him now or something. I don't know.
I don't know. He said he usually comes in late, but I don't know if he told me he was I should call him this morning or this after, sometime today. I don't know. I can't remember what he said. Yeah.
Well,
He must have left right after that.
Right, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, did you smile?
Where?
I don't know. He said something about smiling. I think they said that on the radio. I don't think they said in the paper here. That you smiled back at the family or something. A little smile.
I smiled at my lawyer.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's maybe what you were doing then.
Yeah.
Which lawyer?
Walter.
Oh, Walter.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. You mean when he was walking over by us?
No, when he was in the back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
You're supposed to not mouse.
Yeah, okay. Well, you can call me tonight or what?
I don't know. I'll see.
Mm.
Yeah. You get hold of your telephone company?
No, I was in town yet this morning.
Oh.
Then I had to stay downtown because that one bank didn't open up until 10 o'clock.
Oh, you cash my checks?
No, I'm gonna see what's in the mail today. Maybe you got some more than I can take them.
Oh.
Wow, really? Hallbacks are worth $20 million?
Yikes.
Johnson
said Avery would enter a not guilty plea when he is arraigned January 17th before Willis. The attorneys declared comment when asked if they would considering an insanity plea. No. Are you?
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
You didn't do nothing that you you're insane.
I'm not even going to plead that.
You're not going to plead nothing.
No, I'm going to plead I'm innocent. The judge can plead for me.
Huh?
The judge can plead for me.
Yeah, but a judge can't plead for you.
Yeah, he has to.
Why?
Because he's got to put it on record.
Well,
Not guilty.
well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what are you going to plead? Not guilty.
No, I ain't gonna plead nothing. I'm innocent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and I can't get up off this chair. Oh,
How come, all because of Candy is because about Marie.
yeah. That's why I said that. That she was the instigator in the first place. Marie was. Well, somebody told me that.
Yeah, who?
That she's the one that started that ship.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know how she used to act here.
I started up north. When she was sleeping in the middle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, then she came by me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, how come nobody said that stuff, though?
I don't know. Because she was having problems.
Like what?
Huh?
Like what?
I don't know. I guess with Daddy. That's where it all started. Yeah. And she sit down and talk to me.
Does anyone know if Marie's father
I caught her.
is around?
Look at how she used to act here.
I don't even know what her last name would be. Is that LaFlash?
Yeah.
And then she said them guys were looking at her while she was running around in a bra.
Yeah.
Well, you don't do that where a business is.
Yeah.
That's a bullshit. She's supposed to have a boyfriend. I don't know. I just heard that one too. Last night.
Yeah, I suppose not else.
Yeah.
I see what the lawyers say.
Lawyer.
Oh, a lawyer. Well, he could talk to Steve.
Yeah, but he's not in until 12. I mean, until the 12th.
That's okay. He can call him though.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, maybe he can. Yeah,
Yeah, he can. Because he told me he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he can. I can't call him.
No.
No. He can leave a forwarding number or whatever.
No.
Yeah, these are a lot of calls. He can't make these kinds of calls now in prison, but this is crazy that he's literally on the phone all day.
Yeah.
Well, keep you there. You can keep those chains on you.
Yeah, I'll stay right there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's by the table, huh?
I don't. Yeah. Yeah, see what you can do when you call him. I'll call you back later.
I'm about to wait until after 1.
Well, try now though.
Don't you take a lunch break?
Well, maybe not. Depends what time you came in. Yeah. Okay then, I'll call you later then.
Yeah, okay then.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
The next two calls, 154 and 155, they have grouped together. They're from 12:43 p.m. and 1:02 p.m. and only last 4 minutes and 19 seconds total between the two calls.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Huh?
Yes.
What? You got a pen and paper?
Yeah, wait. Wait.
He called channel 2.
Wait.
Well, I can't get through.
Wait.
No, they don't accept it.
You know?
Yeah. 1-800.
Yeah?
242.
80 90.
Who am I supposed to talk to?
Emily.
Oh, God.
MILY. The last name is MK.
M-A.
I don't know if it's an L or a T. It could be a TESIC.
S-I-C?
Yeah.
Could be an L or a T and so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, no.
I don't know.
Channel.
2. TV2.
Yeah.
You call her and see, now it's making at the front desk where they can set my call and I can talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll call you back, say about 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, Millbilly, I'm surprised because when you see Emily like in Making a Murderer, she looks like she's questioning the stuff that she's seeing. And then, you know, because the Kratz stuff especially is pretty freaking crazy.
Yeah, okay.
But then she sides with the prosecution.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I was trying to get, I answered the phone. I think that was Steven.
Are you trying to call back again?
This is a public communication services collect call from Steve. An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
No?
Yeah?
No?
She's going to accept it.
Oh, yeah?
She's going to call down at the desk to accept it.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just going to call Walter first, though.
Oh.
Then you called.
Oh. Well, call her when I'm talking to you then.
There's a little boy walking home from school.
Why don't you wait? Because I don't know if I'm going to get a hold of Walter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same little boy you see every day.
Okay, wait then.
Here's a
No,
little
you
boy.
wait until a while. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, ask him about that, what the bail,
Yeah.
if there's any way.
Yeah.
Tell him I ain't going nowhere, tell me you're going to get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can get it back out of that other.
No, you'll get it back anyway.
Well, yeah. Yeah, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And if they lower it, they'll get something back right away.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, okay then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Now we're going to call 156. We're still on, we'll be on this whole video beyond December 7th, 2005. This call is 13 minutes and 19 seconds long from
Hello. Hello.
1:39 p.m. And
Hello.
I'm assuming that's Dolores again.
This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Nobody can tell Steven anything, Tina. He's going to do what he wants. He's what you would call a loose cannon. So, yeah, lawyers will tell him not to do something, and if he wants to do it, he's going to do it.
Yeah, well, I called 3-4 times already.
Oh, yeah? You got a hold of her now.
No.
What?
No. Mm-hmm.
I tried a couple of times. I know. She said she was going to call up the desk and tell them to accept it.
No. She must not.
Well, she just called me.
Well,
Well, yeah, she said you didn't call her yet.
I'll call her.
Huh?
Call her.
Why?
Use my cell phone.
Yeah, I can't use my phone.
No.
No, because Walter said no. I can't even talk to Walter
Right.
unless I get to a phone that ain't what you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he said?
Yeah. Because we're not going to talk on phone. I don't know.
Oh, so when you got to call him again then?
I got to find a different phone. I'm thinking where I can go to use a phone.
Oh.
I don't think that one in Mattock tapped, but I couldn't even tell you.
Well, how about Yvonne's?
That's who I'm talking about.
Oh.
I don't think, but
No.
she doesn't know either.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
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 I was going to say, I don't even know.
Well, I get email?
No.
Oh. You gonna call that number?
Oh.
Sometimes I was waiting for it.
No, wait. Where's my eye?
Well, welcome back, Julie.
Huh? That's why they always passing all the phones.
Yeah, it's not right, Tina, that he's basically kept in solitary, but he wouldn't have access to the phone like this. So, which is better, being around inmates or being able to talk to your family?
Who am I calling now?
Yeah, I really thought, Heather, that Emily would, to me, she looks like somebody who would see facts, but
Wait a minute.
big disappointment.
2, 4, 2.
Maj, that's what I hear from all the wrongfully convicted or accused that I deal with. They want their story out, and so many of them don't get to have their story out for whatever reason.
Accept them. Oh, okay. As soon as he hangs up from me, you'll be calling you then. Okay? Oi.
What?
Oh, was that 438?
Yeah, 438.
Yeah.
Exactly, Heather.
Yeah.
You know, he just kept thinking people were going to pay him for an interview, and that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like goes against
Okay.
journalistic integrity, if there is such a thing.
You call her on that number.
You can't pay for an interview.
Yeah. 92.
438 3331.
No, wait. 492 438 3228.
Let me write this down then.
And she'll accept it. That's where she's going to answer it.
What's the number?
92
Yeah.
438
438.
3228.
Oh. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Are we done for a little while?
Yeah, I guess. Well, go by Yvonne. Call a lawyer.
I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know if Yvonne's home today.
Oh.
Because she said something about a doctor's appointment.
Oh. So why don't you just go to Miscot then?
Where, I pay for them?
Yeah.
And lose all my money?
Oh, that is long distance. Well, call him collect.
I put it that one day, I put it when I had to call, Kitty.
Yeah.
Put my change down. I tipped it all on the ground. No, all my change stayed there on the ground. What I didn't put, I put $3 in the machine, and the rest I dropped.
Well, why don't you take my change with you then?
I don't like. Then I gotta stand outside.
Huh? I thought it was inside.
No, it's outside. That's why I was trying to do that from in the car, so I didn't freeze that day.
Oh.
And then I dropped it all.
Oh, hey. Why not Wally and Betty?
I don't like them to listen to it either. You gotta go somewhere where nobody can hear it. Listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not somebody that would.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
And I think I made a boo on this phone in the first
Why?
Because I think I called somebody that I wasn't supposed to on this phone.
Who?
That one up that way?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah. And this thing is taped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screw that up yet. I think I called, I don't know if I called Jim on this one either. I'll have to ask him next time that what came up on his ID if he has one. I would say he would have one.
I don't know if they were told or it's just something they suspect. I don't know.
How about over by Joy? Or Tia?
That's the worst place. By Tia.
Or how about by Joy?
I don't know.
Call her.
No.
Yeah.
Not Tia though. I can't.
How about Joy? Joy should do it.
Tia ain't home anyway. She works.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go see if he's on. I don't know about today though.
No.
I'll see if he's on.
Jody said I was in some magazines.
What else could I know?
In the Enquirer and everything.
I know she said something that I heard.
Why don't you take a look at them?
What's the name of them?
Enquirer?
In there for what though?
Oh, how do I know, mother?
Oh.
Get them and find out.
Hmm. What other one was it?
I don't know. People magazine?
I don't know. I remember her saying something about you in the magazines.
Yeah.
And she was in one too.
Yeah. People and Enquirer, I think.
I don't know.
You know, not else, maybe a guy could call them. Maybe they could put up the bail too. Give them a story.
In a magazine thing, like?
Yeah. Yeah. Or People magazine is and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just so desperate, wants out. But nobody is going to put this money up. You know, and it's the thing that he's most focusing on is just getting out.
And then call Yvonne and find out. Not now, call Joy. Joy would be closer.
So? I'm going to go by certain people.
No.
Yeah, because there's a big boat there. Like the Paulie.
Now?
Yeah. And he would be home.
Yeah.
Because he don't go until for kids, pick up kids for school.
What time does he leave?
I don't know. I can tell you.
I don't know.
I thought of this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
When I called him first.
Yeah.
Because that's the first thing he asked me if I was on a phone that was free to talk. And I says, I don't think so.
Yeah, but you don't know.
What, I should take a chance though? He said you don't even want to take a chance to do that.
No.
Yeah.
How about by Stacy?
No, Carla thinks them are tapped. That's what she told me that one day. She said, I think mine are too. I don't know how you could tell if they're tapped though.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, call her and see.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, you call your lady now because I told her you were calling her before already.
Yeah. Well, so what you can do is pick up them 2 magazines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Call you and say 4 o'clock.
Oh, come on now. I can't be back by that time.
Oh. Okay. I'll call you when you get back then.
5 o'clock then or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 to 2 now.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay then.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Hey,
What?
ask him if he can put that together for bail for me.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Tell him I won't go nowhere.
You know it's something you can do that too.
Yeah, but you gotta talk to him.
Well, yeah, I gotta talk to
Yeah,
him.
but this is all recorded over here.
Oh, Alexa.
So what's the difference? How do you talk to them lawyers otherwise?
They're recorded from them. The only one I don't get recorded from is public defenders.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, how can you talk to which court then?
It's recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't say much then.
No. No.
I mean, you don't have a phone that ain't tapped?
No, I guess not.
They don't want a phone that's not tapped.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what you can do.
Yeah, okay.
I tell him if he doesn't, I tell him I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alexa, who killed Teresa Hallback?
According to another Amazon customer, Stephen Avery in 2003, 2 years before he'll be arrested for the murder of Teresa Halbach, Netflix is making a murder slowly but surely garnering fans as more people come to the series to learn about the murder of Teresa Halbach in 2005. Theory number 1. Halbach's ex-boyfriend Ryan. By the way, it's Cyber Monday. Thanks for being an Amazon customer. To shop deals, just ask, what are my deals?
Well, there you go. Somebody told Alexa to say that Stephen killed Teresa.
Tell him they can split it in half.
And in the first place, we're talking on two tapped ones then.
Yeah.
That's funny, Jenna.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Next call is from 1:52 p.m. is only 1 minute and 11 seconds long.
Hi, this is Emily.
This is a public communication services collect call from
Stephen Avery, Emily.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Yep, Twisted Angel Alexa can listen and record everything.
How are you? Sorry about all the confusion on the phone call. I was wondering, would you be interested in talking to us again?
I suppose.
Is that okay if we come down and talk to you this afternoon?
Yeah, as long as you can make an appointment for you.
Okay, is that we have to make an appointment?
I guess so.
Okay, I will call right now and make an appointment, and we'll try and get down there within the next hour or so.
Okay. Well, tell me it's okay then.
Okay.
Because I got a paper out there where I don't want to talk to nobody.
Okay, but I will let them know that I just spoke to you on the phone and that you said it was okay if we came down to talk to you. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right then.
Thanks. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
And he yells at everybody else to ask about bail, and he just agrees to talk to her and doesn't say anything about bail. So now we're going to 3 p.m. This call is 57 minutes and 18 seconds long.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Oh, hi.
Hi there.
Hi. What you doing?
Thinking of you.
Oh. I see you got him.
Here's the creepy mullet woman, Debbie.
What's that? Oh, with my truck?
Yeah.
Yes, I went to leave yesterday after the court thing, and I went outside. My truck was gone, and I thought, well, maybe I parked somewhere else. And I looked all over, and I couldn't find it. And then I found out I was parked in a driveway, which I could not tell it was a driveway. That Manitowoc is a stupid town.
Oh, you know it.
Yes, it was an alley, and I didn't think it was a through street.
Oh.
And anyway, they towed my truck away, and it cost me $87 to get it.
Holy man.
They just towed it like 2 or 3 blocks.
Yeah.
That's all.
Man.
So
I ain't
anyways,
saying
had to-
she's a
I
gold
had to call
digger.
my daughter, and she come and got me and picked me up and brought me home. And then this morning I had to go back and get it because it was closed by the time I got out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was $87 and then a $15 citation
Oh.
for parking it in a driveway.
Oh,
well. Now maybe they'll come and put me in jail.
Yeah.
They seem to like to be doing that lately.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So did your attorney say how well it went yesterday, or didn't they talk to you about it?
They didn't talk to me about it yet.
I know a lot of people are telling me that it's a setup. And those people on the witness stands are lying.
Yeah.
A lot of them think that one police officer was that state trooper, not that state trooper, but that
Manitowoc County?
Yeah, him. And a lot of people think he was lying. So.
No. Well, yeah. Well, you don't search a place 3 times.
That's right.
And now you find keys.
I know, because the third time they found the key, and the first 2 times they couldn't find it.
Yeah. And it's sitting right now and open.
That's because it was set up.
Yeah, the Manitowoc County dropped them right there.
Yep. I know.
Then he hollered for the other one. Hey, there's a set of keys.
Yeah. They're so stupid. So I can't see how you can go to trial when all this is just so stupid.
Yeah. It don't make no sense.
No, it don't. It don't. So, and I'm sorry I wasn't home to get your call.
That's okay.
But then I felt bad. I thought I should have been here. But I didn't plan on having my truck towed either.
No.
So, anyways, yeah.
Yeah, they could have heard that bell too.
Well, thank you for joining us again, Tina, even though you've had to listen to this creepy call already.
Next month?
Yeah. Are they going to do anything before next month?
No.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking next week they were supposed to do something.
Yeah, but then the prosecutor they had to do something.
Oh, he's just done that on purpose to delay it.
Oh, yeah. They all did that.
Yeah. So, yeah, then it's on the 17th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's at 3 in the afternoon?
I don't know what it is.
I thought I heard 3 in the afternoon, but I don't know. I suppose you'll just go when they come get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, a lot of people are saying that you're set up. I met your mom.
Yeah, she told me.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yesterday after court. I was going to sit by her, but they said that those seats were reserved for family only.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the seats in between were the reporters.
Oh, yeah?
No one could sit in those either.
Oh.
You're quite the multitasker, Tina.
Like the TV reporters and all that had to sit there.
Yeah.
And yeah, Maz, this is so wrong. You know, he's got a fiance.
I thought, I'll get there nice and early. That way I can get a seat right up in front by you. And sure enough, all these seats are reserved. I gotta sit in the back.
Oh.
Tick me off.
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Well, at least I've seen you.
Huh?
At least I've seen you.
Yeah, I seen you too, but it was sad to see you the way it was.
Yeah, that sucks.
So stupid. They got your pictures in almost all the papers. I suppose you know that.
Probably.
Yeah, but they did. I bought 3 of the papers. And one of them makes it sound really drastic. It says that you slayed somebody.
Oh.
And it sounds so stupid. They might try to make it. My sister goes, they try to make it sound real interesting, so they write words like that so people will buy their papers and read them.
Yeah.
And it's so stupid. I said, I'll go slay them. She said, that's talk like old talk, like way back hundreds of years ago when they talk like that.
Yeah. Well, every time they found something, Manitowoc was there.
Yeah, that's right.
Otherwise, they didn't find nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, and then Channel 5 interviewed me.
Yeah.
Last night while I was waiting for my ride.
Frames it like Couché framed his tracing of Stephen's mugshot.
I said, you're innocent and you're a nice person, and I don't think that you would ever do anything like that.
Yeah.
Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Well, look at you guys. You're all doing like positive things while you listen as I sit here and stuff my face with popcorn.
You could tell your side of the story or your thoughts or whatever.
I agree, Tina. I think he's leading her on because he's trying to get money.
Okay. Because and then today I mailed you
The framer framed his framing.
They said you can call and collect if you want them to interview you. It's up to you.
Yeah.
If you don't want them to, you can just toss the card out.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of their cards.
Nana, they wouldn't allow property to go up for his bail. It had to be cash only.
it's getting where you're sick of hearing them say that.
Yeah.
Can I mail you stuff in the mail, like books and stuff, or won't they let you have them?
No, I don't think so. I think they got to come from the store.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, well, then I just won't mail you a book. But,
Good luck on your final exam, Kat. Knock on wood.
I don't know.
You probably got a whole line of people wanting to see you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if who's all coming. Whatever.
Yeah.
I only talked to Mom for a little bit, and that was it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How's she doing?
Busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday
This is the same tone of voice that Stephen had when talking with me, that he just, not that I make him happy, but it was kind of a happier tone.
they were saying,
Yeah, so
how does it feel to have your son in jail? And stupid, dumb questions like that. And I thought, oh, how dumb of a question to ask. Oh, it feels wonderful, I would have said. How dumb.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, I don't know. Sometimes you wonder why they ask some dumb questions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I hired a private investigator.
Who did?
My dad did.
Oh, you mean just recently?
Yesterday.
Oh, what's he gonna do?
He's gonna find some information out.
Oh, good.
I wish I still talked to Stephen, because I would definitely ask him what happened with this Debbie chick.
Somewhere.
You know, I would like to know
Yeah,
if does he still talk to her?
No.
You know, what happened with all of this?
She'd be in trouble for not coming forward.
But
Yeah.
we know from when we stalked her Facebook page last week that she's married and has been this whole time. So
You'll get some mail tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you still get a lot of mail?
well, Heather, that's the thing we say in this all the time, because this is always the boy who cried wolf. There's so much shady and weirdness. And anything is possible. So it's not just you're crazy person, conspiracy theorist, because anything is possible. It is possible for her to be a plant.
Craig Johnson is it? Or something like that.
Something like that.
Becky, I think she was a Lynn.
He seemed like he was pretty decent.
Yes, he did. Yeah, if he stays that good all the way through, maybe you'll have a chance.
Well, I don't even know what he is. I don't know if he's a public
Oh my
defender or-
God, 60 more calls. I know there's so many
I
calls.
was thinking they were both public defenders.
Yeah, they could be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the big one is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But he don't do much.
Oh. Yeah, I know. He just sits there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the other guy, he did a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm glad that he was there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
it helps a lot.
Oh, yeah. Especially when he got on TV.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
He looked kind of mad.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah.
And I think more and more people are going to start seeing that you're set up, because you're hearing that more and more.
Yeah.
Because now that they're hearing how it is, it don't make sense, like you said.
Well, yeah. It was on TV all the while.
Mm-hmm.
And,
So.
people are trying to make sense out of it.
Yep, and.
They can't.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, and then another thing they were saying is you guys have a car crusher, and if it was you that took her vehicle, you would have crushed it to hide it.
Oh, yeah. I'd have burnt it and crushed it.
That's an excellent point, Twisted, about Jody's drinking and how that would affect his tone with her.
Yeah.
She visited me Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nana, the two know about each other. Jody and Debbie both know. We've heard calls already where Jody calls her a slut or a whore, and Debbie says takes one to know one or something like that.
when I first got out.
Because
they'll probably, be after me again.
So this time when you get done with them, maybe I don't know what you should do.
I don't know.
Don't want them to get you again.
No.
We'll just run away.
Well, guy's gonna have to.
Yeah.
Move someplace else.
Yes. Because if you stay there, they're going to keep doing that all the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So it seems like once they get you, they just like to pick on you all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, that's why I want to go on TV and maybe tell them a little bit.
Yeah, it would probably be a good thing to do. And that more and more people are giving you support now, especially now after yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Because then, like they said, did she have a 2 or a 4-door vehicle? I don't remember, but
they were saying, a 4-door.
They were saying, yeah, and then she was saying a 2-door, and they said it was a 4-door, so that didn't make sense either.
Yeah, you think family would know.
And not only that, she was looking at the vehicle.
Yeah.
And then my daughter said, if they found your blood in her vehicle, where was your fingerprints? They didn't find no fingerprints, so that shows that they planted your blood in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heather, I think it's weird how she's, talking to his whole family and all that.
Yeah.
I'm turning the wheels and everything. The blood is going to go all over.
That's right. It's a setup.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And why they only tested 4 things? Because they knew what to test.
That's right. I'm glad you got
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I'm glad you had that attorney, though, that one from Milwaukee yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's some kind of where it ain't gonna happen again. So he's fighting for it.
That's right. So.
If I can get another lawyer and he'll help him, I think I'll have it made.
Julie, I don't think of her as somebody who's turning anything over to the prosecutor. I just think she's genuinely a crazy fan and wants to get herself involved in this case. I just think she's nosy and trying to find all the information she can, which is the opposite of like when I would talk to Stephen. Not that I'm not nosy, and I want to know about things about the case, but I know people are listening and that he's not supposed to tell me things. So I would try and direct the conversation away from that stuff. Hello, Nanu.
Where did you gotta go?
Right.
Home for supper.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
And from gossip. Well, thank you for finding us over here on YouTube. I know it's all weird and different from being in gossip, but apparently YouTube is going to be an easier place for people to be able to find videos after they've been live. So that's why we're moving this stuff over here. And he is talking to this woman named Debbie, a girl he's been having some flirtation thing on or with while he's been in jail.
Her family, they don't even do nothing. They sit there, no emotions, no nothing. Unless her brother's got something to do with it.
You mean Teresa's?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
And he's the only one who speaks. No crying, no nothing.
Yeah, I know.
I think if I lost my sister, I'd be breaking down all the time.
Yeah.
That's family.
I know. I don't know what's time. And I don't know, that one lady that was sitting by me in the courtroom, she said, they're supposed to be so religious, but they're going an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Yeah.
So, and I never thought of it, but she's right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Just put on a show in front of the cameras.
Yeah.
But whatever. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what did you do today?
I slept in the morning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got rid of my cows today.
Oh.
So I should probably get Friday. I'll get my check. I could get it tonight if I wanted to go pick it up, but I'm just going to let them mail me it, so I'll get it Friday. So it's probably going to be around $3,000.
Yeah.
So,
Well, all your cows?
yeah. And I didn't want to get rid of them, but I didn't have much choice, so I did.
Yeah.
So now I don't have my cows no more. Now there's nothing here on this farm except a bunch of cats.
You're grossing me out,
They're going
Heather.
to have to defend for themselves because if I leave, I don't know. I can't take 15 or 20 cats with me.
No.
I'm not even going to take one cat. So, and I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. And I ain't taking them to the dog pound because it costs too much.
Yeah.
So they're just going to have to fend for themselves.
Yeah.
They'll probably all end up dying because they'll starve.
Well, I don't know. They'll get used to feeding themselves.
Yeah.
There's always mice in the barn and that.
Yeah. But whatever. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. Either this month or next month. I don't know for sure. But one is either this month or next month. I'm going to move, but I don't know where to yet. And when I do it, it's going to be by myself. It ain't going to be with that stupid, miserable husband of mine. He's so miserable. And this morning he goes, I want $1,000 out of that $3,000. And I thought, well, you're not going to get it.
Yeah, Julie, I could see that. You know, it would be nice to talk to somebody who's not family.
He took my name off the checking account, so I can't write no check.
And it's just it's hard to find who's good and who's bad. I mean, he has that to this day. You know, the people he surrounds himself with currently are not good.
And then just keep working at the lumberyard
You know,
where he's working at. He works at a lumberyard.
it's tough.
And that's
It's
gonna
tough
be
to
a
know
blessing.
who to
I thought,
trust
oh,
when
boy.
you're in there and
And
you
those
can't
people that
see what
he
these
works
people
with,
do on
like
the
that,
outside.
They always get drunk.
Yeah.
They do. So the last time.
And that's what some people have suggested, that she's trying to get information from him. Oh God, Tina.
Never again am I going to come on this
Maybe
boat
I
with these
shouldn't have
crazy
eaten
people.
anything? Are you saying I shouldn't have just stuffed my
They had
face with
a pontoon
popcorn?
boat, and they took it out on one of the lakes by Wapaka. And they almost sunk it. Oh, it scared me so bad. And I
Let's talk about sweat, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things.
That's my husband's name. He was being stupid. He started pissing in the water because he jumped out of the boat and was pissing in the water, and it was embarrassing me. And there was girls there watching him, and it embarrassed me. And I felt so stupid. I felt like jumping in the water and drowning myself. And I don't know. I just don't like those people where he works.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll just move by myself, and he can go by himself over there.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
We got a pontoon up there too.
Huh?
Dad's got a pontoon up there too.
Because if you go,
I want to go for a pontoon. Well, not now, but next year.
Yeah.
I want to do a pontoon ride.
Oh, I just won't go on one.
But that was pretty big.
Yeah. Not with those people anyway. Oh, I just can't stand those people. And then he always runs me down to all the people at work, and then if I go there, they'll look at me stupid.
Well.
He says, she takes all my money, and I don't know, he just talks dumb about me. I hate him. So, whatever.
Yeah, my mom's calling my lawyer in Milwaukee, so they're going to talk.
I wonder if Debbie's husband's ever checked out these calls.
Yeah, I'll see about that lawyer in Milwaukee and that.
Does she's got their number?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I really hope you get out. Oh man, it will be scary if you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to get out. You just have to.
Yeah.
I won't allow it not to.
Yeah.
Julie, let's please not talk about Stephen's underwear or lack thereof.
Whatever his name is, the skinny one.
I
think he's going to go for it.
Yeah, I know. I think he's a good one too. I was just reading about him in the paper today, and he was really defending.
Well, I for sure wouldn't want to be talking about her husband. Cows, I'd make conversation about the cows. Why, I'd be interested to learn about all that. I don't know, but yeah, Stephen is self-centered.
Yeah.
I don't think Stephen ever asked me anything about my personal life. I don't think we ever talked about anything about my life.
Yeah, he said that Investigations are conducted by human beings.
Right, Kat? And she's still married to him to this day, according to her Facebook.
And we're not perfect or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say this as I've been separated from my husband for like 6 years. Today was our first, like our status hearing that my lawyer said I didn't need to attend. And they'd be picking the next date, some date in January or February.
In the Require? In the magazine?
No. Like in one of them is a local Manitowoc paper. Did you ever hear the Herald Times?
Yeah.
It's in there. And then the Post-Crescent.
Well, Twisted, the reason in my situation that we've been separated for the 6 years or whatever, it's because then you didn't have to divide up the assets. And everything was going just fine for a while. And then my husband decided to clear out our bank accounts. So, and then he put me on an allowance of $231 a week. So, now the divorce proceedings has begun.
Pictures in all these magazines and papers, and then you'll have money to get bailed out.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they're supposed to even be doing that without your permission.
I don't know.
Right, Tina? Sometimes people can't afford to live separate. My husband and I have lived separate for 6 years. I don't have a job. My son is 26 years old, and when he was born, I quit my job to be an at-home mother. So even now, when I'll say something to my husband about him having all the money, and all he'll say to me is, get a job. Well, it's not that easy to have not had a job in 26 years and no college education. I can't get a job at this point at 48 years old. Nobody wants me.
They don't need to worry about getting cold.
Yeah.
So then Calumet County, I suppose, drove you.
And I've been applying, trust me. I've been applying places. I have contacts, all that, and still nobody wants to hire me because I do not have college education. And over the last 26 years, I have activism I've done, volunteering I've done, and temporary jobs, but I can't get a job that could support me.
You couldn't get fired with all that them shackles on.
No.
So
No.
yeah, I don't know.
I think I got mine, another one to make some phone calls,
Mm-hmm.
maybe to some factories and that.
Hello, Marilyn.
Donate money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. If I had the money, I'd bail you out.
Yeah, probably a lot of people would.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. Yeah. And your mother was pretty upset yesterday after the court thing.
Yeah.
Twisted, I stayed. So my husband and I were together. We were married for 21 years. We had been together a total of 27 years at the time that I left. And it hadn't been good in a long, long time. I felt trapped and that there was no way out for me. So that's why I was stuck there probably many years longer than I should have been there.
Yeah. Do you mean which, like in Milwaukee and stuff?
Yeah, anywhere, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
For donations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so your mom's going to call some and see?
I guess.
Yeah.
Her and somebody else.
Mm-hmm. That would be a good idea. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
I actually did not leave my husband until our son said that I should leave, that I had somewhere else I could go. That's why my husband stayed in our house. And it was my son who said that it would be in my best interest for me to go and to get away from his father. So that's what convinced me to finally take that step and leave.
$75 in the bank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is something, I think,
Mm-hmm.
that I know of. It could be more too, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She might have some at home too.
Yeah, I should send them some money. Because every bit helps.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's
Well, and it's hard because,
I don't know how.
and I laughed about this last week.
I wouldn't want to get murdered in this town.
I had been online all day on a job seeking website when I got a text message from an old boss of mine, because in 2018, I worked for the Human Rights Campaign as a field organizer. And as a field organizer, I had to work for 3 political campaigns for candidates that they endorsed. But it was only during the election, and all 3 of my candidates won their elections, by the way. So I was 3 for 3. Whoop, whoop. But they said they were at an event over the weekend, and one of the people that I was the field organizer for and was elected to Congress, that they saw her at an event, and that the congresswoman literally said to her it was so great having Jax West be a part of the campaign, and what a good job I did, and how she sees me everywhere. And I'm like, and here I am looking for a job. I wonder if Congresswoman Underwood would give me a reference.
Yeah. So I figured it was like 10 months apart.
Yeah.
So. Yep. Okay.
Twisted, your way is definitely the way to go. Life is too short, but I always say I'm like Eeyore. I'm always seeing the glass is half empty. I'm in a depression all the time. And I always look at the bad of everything. And it's like hard for me, I guess, to be happy because I'm just a miserable person. So that's what keeps me in situations that I really shouldn't be in.
Call today because, and then I got home sooner than I thought. I didn't think I'd get home till like 10 o'clock, and I got home at 9:30.
Oh.
My daughter must have drove fast. So she can drive 70. Sometimes she drives 70.
Yeah. Yeah, that's almost a scary job for you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. From Manitowoc, you just take 10 west all the way.
Yeah.
Yep, almost right to my door.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, you just take 10 west all the way, and then when you get through Reedfield, you take first road to the left, and then there's my road.
Mm.
So, it's about an hour and a half drive from Manitowoc. From Chilton, it's about a 40-minute drive.
Yeah.
Then you just take 114 to Highway 10. So, yeah. No, I don't know where I'm going to go after I leave here.
No.
I have no idea.
Mm.
And I hate the thought of going with him because I thought I'd rather just move out in the ditch and live. Man, I just can't stand living with him. He's so miserable. And then his family is miserable too.
No.
So, I don't know.
You have to do what you have to do.
Yes, you do. So I thought, well, if I get that $3,000, I won't give him none of it, and I'll just go rent someplace. Because you can rent places less than that.
Yeah.
$3,000 could probably pay 2 or 3 or 4 months rent, depending on how big of a place you got.
Yeah.
So, and then by that time, I'd have a job, and I'd have my own money.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know where to go. I'd have to think.
Yeah.
So, sometimes I think I should move out of state, but now I don't want to because then I won't be able to see you. And I don't think you're going to be going out of state anytime soon.
No.
Because those stupid people are keeping you in jail.
Julie, I wish that was my situation. I started dating my husband when I was a freshman in high school, 14 years old. So he was my best friend for years and years. But he's got alcohol problem and anger issues and just, can't, he won't fix it.
He goes, "You're crazy." I can't believe it. And I thought, oh, think what you want, I don't care. So, he goes, well, do whatever you want. And I thought, I will.
Oh, Natasha.
Okay, so did you eat supper yet?
No, 4:30.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was around 6 o'clock this morning. I called the jail where you're at. I said to the police officer who entered, Could you give Stephen Avery a message to call me? And he goes, yeah. Because I missed you and I wanted you to call me and so I could talk to you.
Well, and I've never been divorced and, don't know how this all works, but I'm really not looking forward to like the final court date or whatever. If he and I both have to be there, I really don't want to be where he's at. I'm really, really, yeah, I really don't want to be around him. It makes me very uncomfortable and I'll probably just cry.
Oh well, I got to talk to you now.
Yeah, my husband is a really bad alcoholic, and the girl that he's with currently is a very bad alcoholic. So I guess they're the perfect match.
Me?
Yeah.
People call people for what? You mean like the factories and stuff?
Yeah.
To raise money?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like you said, the big cities.
Yeah.
Well, around here it would be, well, Green Bay.
Appleton.
Milwaukee. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe Sheboygan.
Mm-hmm. Some of the
Sheboygan.
Where the factories are. Yeah. And probably, well, I don't know, Wisconsin Rapids.
I'm sitting here looking at Cyber Monday deals on my other screen, by the way.
It's got a lot of paper mills.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that too.
Luckily, my husband doesn't have a drug issue. It's only alcohol.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's only a donation, though, so it's a tax write-off.
hmm?
It's a tax write-off for them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you,
I
Julie.
haven't thought of that, but yeah.
Yeah.
So I can do that. Yeah.
No, Heather has not started talking about sweaty sweat sex
You know
yet.
that or something?
You can give me this.
And gross.
I'll write it down. You know it?
Oh, yeah, 12?
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
12, 9,
Mm-hmm.
30,
Mm-hmm.
Avery Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's Michigan.
Not 2.
Hey, Hazel.
Oh, Two Rivers?
Yeah.
Man, I thought it was Michigan. Good thing I asked. And then what's their zip?
54241.
54241?
Yeah.
54241. Okay. 1293 Avery Road?
Yeah.
Okay. And then whose name do they put it in? Or how do they make it out to?
I don't know. They can make it out my name or Dolores' name.
Okay. Your mom's name or your name?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then they'll just put it into an account?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she takes it to the bank.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that for you. And then next time I talk to you, I'll tell you
Yeah.
whatever happens.
Yeah.
So, now that I don't have my cows, I got more time. And I can do that. Even when I did have my cows, I would have still done it.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yep, Carrie, this is Debbie.
Or otherwise, anybody else you could think of or whatever,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah. Okay, I will. I should go around to the different people in the neighborhood and ask them if they want to help.
Yeah.
I said to my daughter, probably some of the people would be miserable and close the door in your face, but I don't care.
Yeah.
But there's getting more and more people, I think, that are supporting you.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you're a sweet, wonderful person.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Oh, wow, Julie, that's
I'll do it
tough.
tomorrow. Probably a lot of the places are closing down now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably in the morning would be better.
yeah, I'll do it tomorrow morning for you. So, yeah, but tonight I can probably get names.
Well, thanks for the plug, Hazel.
Places and then call them tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
You're also welcome to share the link for yours
If
as
your
well.
mom does it, then there'll be all the more.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday I seen your sister there, and I think it was your niece.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your niece's name?
Carla.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you said your sister's name's Barb?
Ugh, Carla.
I seen them there.
Then Chucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just give me your one.
Mm-hmm. Who was that other one sitting beside him? He was kind of tall, unless it was a reporter or something. He was kind of
It's
tall.
sad for the cats.
Long hair or something.
Kind of hefty.
But who knows if she ever even sold
I
it
don't
since
know.
she's
She was
still
sitting
with her
down. I saw
husband.
you sitting down.
Oh, I think that was Yvonne's kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then-
That's still tough, Julie.
I never talked to your dad yet, but I did your mom.
Yeah.
Your dad's kind of tall, ain't he?
Kind of, yeah. He's got a rupture in his stomach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had a motorcycle accident.
Oh. Do you know how to drive a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, you can give me a motorcycle ride?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And then you got a snowmobile?
Yeah, but I don't know how long I'm gonna have it.
Why? You selling it?
Yeah, I think I'll try it.
Hazel, there's been several people on this who have said they think she's a plant.
Is it like a newer one?
98.
Oh, well, then you should be able to get some money out of it if you're going to sell it.
Yeah.
But you're going to sell it?
Well, good for your husband, though, to at least fight it.
Oh, okay.
Heather, if I didn't say your name already.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can get this one later.
Yeah.
Because I have more money later anyway.
Uh-huh.
You know.
And then you got to get your granddam back.
Yeah. Well, I ain't worried too much about that.
You ain't?
No.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose it'll come back sooner or later.
Maybe not the same shape as you took it. They took it in.
I better.
Knowing them. Knowing them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah. I'm glad you called.
Yeah.
Yes, I was waiting for your call, and I thought, oh, I hope he calls. Because there's no way I can call you, so you always got to call me.
Yeah. I better look, see what time it is.
Yeah.
It's almost 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then sometimes after you hang up, there's, on the phone, it tells what number it was called. And I thought, I wonder if I called that number if he'd answer the phone.
Yeah.
Because the phone you're talking on needs a number.
Yeah.
And I thought, I wonder if I called it.
Hazel, my opinion of Debbie is she's just a crazy fan who wants to get involved in this case, much like many of the Facebook groups that we see that are run by family.
Yeah,
Debbie is no different than Sandy. Same thing that happened with Sandy. She was with her husband when she started visiting with Stephen.
Go back to court till next month.
Yeah.
You know, and then her husband died and she was all in with Stephen.
42 days.
And then after that, who knows how long before you go to trial or whatever.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be other ones in between there.
Love it, Christy. Little Debbie, ho ho, ding dong.
Did they talk to you about taking an insanity plea?
No.
They said something about that in the paper.
No, I don't want to do none of that.
No. I thought, if you don't want to do that, then they'll put him in a mental hospital.
Sandy says her husband was all for it because when it started, it was just, supporting this poor guy.
He's just going to have to plead innocent.
No.
That's the only way.
No.
Because you are innocent. And if people don't want to believe you, that's their problem.
No, I think I know a lot of people going for me, though.
Yes, so do I. And then, like I said, it's getting more and more.
Yeah.
So.
You know what? They don't put out nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then crap saying that I'm a liar. Mm-hmm. What was he doing?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
He's lying to the media, and he's the prosecutor.
Mm-hmm. I said a lot of those yesterday were lying.
Yeah. And
people could see it. People were telling me, like that Manitowoc police officer.
Yeah.
He was lying about the key. And some of those other ones were, too.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Sooner or later, you think that they'd be found out.
Yeah. You think the state would investigate?
Mm-hmm. Maybe you should tell them to.
Yeah, but they won't.
Why did you ask them to?
Well, my mom called them and called up the and everything else.
Uh-huh.
And I guess the department will pay the lakes amount or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, anybody, when you answer the call, you're the one that's paying for it.
Choosing a paper, I guess, or something.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Well, maybe.
Right, Hazel? Yes. That's Stephen's intention with her, just trying to get money to get out.
Do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even the senators.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They say innocent person shouldn't be in jail.
That's right. Everyone's saying that. They're saying you're in jail and they don't even have proof of nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's saying it.
Call here in the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I can help if they find that evidence a little bit.
That's right. That's why I said when you get out, I don't know if I'd stay around there.
I don't
They'll
think
be doing the same thing all over again.
so. Yeah. I got this move.
Huh?
I think I just moved.
I don't know, but that's up to you. If you want to stay by your family and stuff, but you won't be by your family anyways if they put you in jail.
No.
At least if you move, you can go visit them.
Yeah, or they can come by me.
Huh?
Or they can come by me.
That's another option.
Or they can move too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Because maybe they don't want to stay around there either. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of different options, I guess.
Yeah.
But first, we got to get you out. We can't leave you behind.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Hazel, that was like, okay then.
I know. That would be so wonderful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. And then you'd be out for New Year's too.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
It just don't seem right that you're in there.
Yeah. Well, $500,000 ain't a lot, but.
Is that how much they need?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Becky, I agree. They didn't sound sincere at all. She said it because she's a crazy fan, and he's going to say it back because what do you do in that situation?
$100,000 a piece. They won't take long.
Mm-hmm.
If they donate $100,000 for a tax write-off,
Mm-hmm.
it's only
Yeah.
5 phone calls.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That would be nice if you got out for Christmas.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then I'll call a whole bunch of them for you.
Yeah.
And then when I talk to you, the next time I talk to you, I'll tell you what they say.
Yeah.
Or what's happening.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Becky.
I'll try
You
to
know
get
she's
as
telling
much as I can.
anybody she bumps into that she's talked to the Stephen Avery.
And maybe we'll get you out after all. I hope so.
Yeah.
But then you'll still have your court things to go to, won't you?
Yeah, but then it'll be all in the open, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
You know. It won't be so bad then. You know. Yeah, I suppose it's been a while.
But it's been a while.
I've been on the phone.
That's okay.
Gross, Heather.
All day and all night, I don't care. I like hearing you talk. When you hang up, then it's like, why did I hang up?
She says that every call
I feel
now.
it coming by you.
Yeah.
But I won't get too far there.
No, not on a Wednesday.
Huh?
Not on a Wednesday.
No. So, well, whenever you figure out the next time I can come visit you, let me know.
Yeah.
You just have visitors on Thursdays and Sundays?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't think nobody's coming up tomorrow.
You don't?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, I'll come visit you tomorrow if you don't have no one else, but I don't want to, if someone else is coming, I don't want to interfere.
No, I don't think nobody's coming from home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then I'll come tomorrow if no one else is coming.
Yeah, I don't think nobody's coming.
Is your mom coming?
Not tomorrow, no.
Okay.
Still have 12 minutes left of this call.
Well, then maybe I'll come tomorrow evening
Yeah.
and visit you.
Yeah. Maybe you can have a.
Huh?
Maybe you can have a few
Yeah.
phone calls done then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll let you know.
Yeah.
So, and it's I try to be there about 6, but
Yeah.
sometimes I don't get in right away, but I only wait like 10, 15 minutes and then they let me come visit.
How do I pronounce that? Luce?
So,
Luce?
but
This is Debbie, somebody that is flirting with Steven. So just somebody that started writing him letters,
I'm
and
sure you do.
now they talk on the phone and visit.
I wasn't in as long as you were. I was like for about a month.
Yeah.
I hated it. Oh, I just hated it. I don't know how you stand it.
Yeah. I don't know. I just deal with it.
Huh?
I just deal with it.
I guess you gotta.
Yeah. Yeah, I got no choice.
I know. Like, sometimes you just gotta be a mind over matter or you'll go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I found that out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hazel.
They more or less got you in solitary confinement.
You know, we thought we were or I thought I was being quite sneaky by going there on Thanksgiving. So when the Averys wouldn't be there and they can't say I was, interrupting anything, that I was there when they weren't. And I am taking a hit for going to Teresa's house and gravesite but I know people were curious to see. So, and we'll go up again. We're taking suggestions from people of where else to go visit.
Huh?
I said, if I hear some good news, I'll give you a call.
You mean today?
Well, today or tomorrow morning or whatever.
Okay. You can call me whenever you want, even if it's in the middle of the night. But then
Yep, Eliza, this is Debbie.
Well, 11 o'clock there.
Yeah. So even if you want to call it 10:30 or 10:45 or something, you can.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah.
And then your phones go on at 6 in the morning or 5.
I don't know. I think they stay on all night.
Oh. Well, then why can't you call after 11? If
Because
they stay
I
on?
can't. I gotta walk on the cell.
You mean they don't let you go out there?
No.
Why?
We're locked in at 11 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I can't go out where the phone is or the TV.
Oh. I see. How dumb? It's like, why can't you go out there? It's not. It's like, where are you going to go? It's not like you're going to get out.
Yeah.
I don't know what the purpose of that is. I just don't understand these people.
Oh my God, Julie.
Okay, well then I'll do that for you. And then when I come see you tomorrow, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Tomorrow evening.
Yeah. I'll see how far Mom gets too. So. I'll see how far Mom gets too. So.
Yeah. So, and if you want to call me later today or tomorrow or whenever you want, you can.
Yeah.
You can call me whenever you want.
Okay. As long as you're not on the phone.
Yeah. Did you ever call here and the line was busy?
Yeah, Liza, it's weird to me. You can't have a real relationship with somebody in prison. It's one thing if you knew them before they went in, but I don't know. But then you also have Damien Eccles. He met his wife while he's in prison. I believe they're still together today, but also they've got a different relationship where they're like polyamorous.
So I use a different phone or else wait.
Oh.
You first.
Yeah.
Well, I even had to change phone company in order for you to call me. So.
Yep, Marilyn, another attention seeker.
So I thought, well, then you ain't going to be my phone company. And then I moved to the local one, CenturyTel.
Yeah.
Because they let me have calls.
Yeah.
Because I thought, well, he's going to have to call me, so I'm going to just have to change phone companies. And so I did. So, yeah. And it seemed funny not to go milk my cows. Because my sister helps me. We milked them this morning, but now they're gone, and so I don't know what to do now. But I had to. One reason I had to sell them is because if I move and I can't take them with me, and they can't stay here if I ain't here to take care of them.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
So yeah, I figure I'll get like $3,000, and I'll send some to your fundraising thing, and it will help you out.
You never know, maybe we'll have enough for a couple phone calls.
Yeah, that could be too.
Yeah.
But still, I like helping you.
Yeah.
So I think you're worth the cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twisted. It's everybody else's life, not my business.
What's your favorite song? Or don't you have one?
Adderall.
I don't know.
Never thought of it.
No.
Yeah, I have one.
Excellent point, Hazel. And that's what I've said to Stephen, like even during the Lynn thing. Lynn made him happy.
I don't know that either.
You like country music, you said?
Yeah. A little rock and a little rock and everything.
Yeah, that's me too. And then there's alternative music.
Yeah.
Do you like oldies?
Yeah.
Like the 70s music? I like that too, some of it. So.
Yeah, nothing else.
Nothing else?
That's when Stephen's done with you. He says if nothing else, that's when he wants to get off the call. Ew.
Yeah, I missed that too. Hugging somebody.
Yes. I believe that. That's so dumb. They don't even let you touch you. It's like, we're going to contaminate you if we touch you. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah. I don't know if that's her body. I don't know who would have did that though to her.
I don't know.
But I guess 36 million. I suppose somebody did.
Yeah. Yeah. And then some people say the cops went and killed somebody. Baloney. I don't believe that. There's cops that would.
Oh yeah.
There's such thing. They're only human beings too.
Oh yeah.
There's bad cops.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of bad cops.
Oh yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. My daughter said her dad used to say, "Now you're supposed to like the police because they help you and stuff." And she said, "I found out differently." So,
Yeah.
and then after seeing the way it is with this, she really don't like them. She goes, "It's plain and clear to see it's a setup." And it was getting her so upset because the way they were going about it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I didn't know
That would be interesting to know, Heather. You know, it's like, so would they go visit Debbie and play her Lori's calls?
Which town are you closer to?
Miley, no, you haven't missed anything exciting. We've been on this call with Debbie for the last hour. That's just wrapping up now.
Yeah, well, he's got 2 rivers. I just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was already at 2 Rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 rivers ain't that bad.
Yeah, a couple of years ago I was, or 2 or 3 years ago I was by Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
So, were you ever on Lake Michigan?
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
Do you fish?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. My husband, well, I don't like calling him that.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
He was going to go on Lake Michigan with a regular little fishing boat with just paddles.
Oh.
I thought, if you do, you're gonna get capsized.
Yeah.
And then he thought he could rent a boat and go out there, but none of the places around there would rent a boat. I thought they did, but I guess they don't rent boats.
No.
Do you have a boat?
No. I had one a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My sister's got one. My dad's got one, and
I mean, big ones that go on Lake Michigan.
yeah, my sister's.
Oh, yeah. Debbie wants to do a chat with me. I would absolutely.
Now they're getting a divorce, so.
Debbie is a girl that is like a crazy fan stalker of Steven's. Carol, it was in MAM Gossip. There is a thread about Debbie in there. I don't know if you can go into MAM Gossip and just search Debbie and see what comes up. But her mullet picture was in there. But you can also look on Facebook. Her last name is Klemp, Klemp. So you can find her on there. She still has a mullet, at least in her current picture on Facebook. No, and as far as I know, there's no connection between the two of them any longer.
Okay. You have permission. You may call me whenever you want, even if it's in the middle of the night. But like you said, you can't get out of your cell then.
Yeah.
Even if it's like 11:15 or whatever. Do they make you go in before the 11 so they can close it, or how does that work?
No, 11 o'clock they do.
Oh, okay. So if you want to call even right before that, you can, or in the morning, or whatever.
Yeah.
You can call me. But I'll check into those different places for you, and then I'll let you know. And then I'll come visit you tomorrow in the evening.
Yeah.
And see your cute little handsome face.
Yeah.
Now I got pictures of you, big pictures. Before I just had one little one. I thought, and now they had real big ones in the paper, and I thought, oh, I got to buy these papers, and I bought them and cut your pictures off. And my sister goes, are you going to keep the articles? And I said, no, I know what's all going on. I'll just keep the pictures. Then I cut your pictures out and I kept them. So, and one of them was a really good picture of you. And then when I look at it, I get turned on.
My husband had a mullet at our wedding, so he had it tied with a ribbon. So we got married in 1992.
So, okay, well, then I'll go for now and talk to you tomorrow evening when I see you, unless you call before that.
Yeah. Okay.
You can call before that if you want.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll let you know what I find out.
Okay.
So I'll talk to you later.
All right then.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
We're still December 7th, 2005. This call number 159 is at 4:57 p.m. That's 21 minutes and 55 seconds. You can find all these calls on the Foul Play Facebook channel. And the calls are thanks to two people who FOIA'd them, Kabloom Blam Zoom and Rookie 1082.
An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
What?
What? What? You know what's what?
And we got Dolores.
You don't know what's what?
You ever hear lawyers talk? It don't make sense.
Huh?
It doesn't make sense.
No? Well, what do y'all say?
Whatever he told you. He said he talked to you about it.
About what?
Everything. But you're not supposed to say nothing on the phone. Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she is, Marilyn.
And what about that lawyer?
Yeah, right.
Huh?
300,000.
That's what he wanted?
That's what he figured, yeah.
I told you. That's the same guy?
I don't know. But he said we shouldn't say nothing on the phones. Because yours is whatever.
Yeah. You ask him about the other thing?
No, he was telling me about stuff.
About what?
Whatever he said to you. I can't tell you that stuff. He said, don't say it on the phone. He said, whatever he said to you, he said to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says,
Yeah, Heather. I mean, Stephen's entire life has been taken from him. And which then means been taken from his mother, because look at him on the phone with her all day, and when they're not on the phone, she's doing his bidding and contacting or people that he wants and going to stores and picking stuff up that he wants. And so her life is all about her son being incarcerated.
Who did you get that from?
some guy from Sheboygan. Yeah. What's new?
Shit.
Did you talk to TV?
No, I haven't been up here yet.
Well, I think you said
Yeah, I talked to him on the phone, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She said she was going to call up here.
Oh, yeah?
But I don't know what they told him.
Look at the bugs. Yeah, I think you got bugs.
Well, I got, you were by Yvonne?
Yeah.
Did you talk to her about calling people?
No, she was busy.
No, you always told me that she's never busy.
She was cleaning up flowers off. She's got a shelf that's all flowers. So she was, well, she cleans house. Her house is spotless, so she must clean. You can eat off of her floor.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. It's an old shack, she says. So the water froze up in the kitchen. but it's spotless. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got Debbie calling places for money.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, good. What, you call her?
I talked to her for an hour.
Oh, my God. Does she know how much them bills are?
She don't care.
She don't care?
No.
Well, then I don't care either. Did she understand that I couldn't say nothing to her? I just wanted to get the hell out of there.
I don't know who Yvonne is.
She took her truck. She parked on a side street. It's a through street, so they towed it.
To where?
A couple blocks.
Why?
Because it wasn't supposed to be parked there. Then they were closed. So she had to call her daughter to come and pick her up.
Oh, God.
So then they came back down this morning and took it out.
Well?
$84.
Oh, my God. The county should pay for that shit. That Debbie yesterday. That one that comes to see Steven? He's got his mouth open yet. Shut the mouth though. She parked her truck somewhere, and they towed it away because it wasn't supposed to be parked there. She couldn't get it until this morning. She had to call her daughter from Fremont to come down and get her. That's something. Oh, then.
Yeah, Twisted. This is a lot on the family. And then visits, especially if the prison isn't close by where you live. I mean, there's people where literally they could end up in prison states away. So how are you gonna be able to visit once a year, maybe?
Yes, she told me. She said, you told me last night that you were coming here today. That's why I knew you were coming. I said, huh?
Now I just finished off eating this small bag of
you said you were coming today.
peanut M&Ms.
You got some checks?
No, I will tomorrow though. I took a bunch of other shit.
Oh, was he really all the way down in Tennessee?
Then I get all balled up if I do something else. I don't remember nothing.
You got that right.
Shut up.
That's something Steven says all the time. You got that right. I heard that a lot.
She sold her cows.
Oh, yeah?
That was she had.
Oh, I think you'll need that for the telephone bill. One of the cows.
$2,000.
Oh, yeah?
Around.
But them are hers?
Huh?
Them are hers?
Yeah.
Oh. No, there goes the dog. You better watch him for the flowers. Because
Carrie, I also have 2 bags of Oreos that I haven't even opened, but I won't be eating those today. That'll be the next time we're together and I cover more calls. I had some popcorn and some M&Ms.
I don't watch. I watch
Night, Ann.
When I watch it.
Why?
I don't know. He watches those.
Very true, Hazel, that the roads would be sucky.
I don't know what time you went to bed last night. I went to bed, I must have fell asleep.
Miley, I love my white cheddar Smart Pop.
I didn't call you from Stephen's Point, huh?
No. I thought he was going to be there at the court.
I don't know.
The other people weren't there either, I don't think. Otherwise, she said she was going to talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a letter from him and from Judy.
Yep, you do the salty and the sweet. So I had the popcorn and then the candy. Twisted, I can relate. I mean, I go and visit Melissa and Marnie every other Wednesday. And the prison is 2.5 hours away. And it's hard. It's hard to keep it up. Now, last Wednesday is the Wednesday I should have gone, but it being the day before Thanksgiving, I did not go because I don't want to interfere with any family visits for the holiday. Now I just emailed them both today because that means I should go this Wednesday, but I have a meeting in Chicago at 6. So either I have to change my schedule again and go there next week, or have to make sure I'm done with visits by 2 or 2:30 whenever they put the prison on lockdown for count. and then they don't allow anybody in or out of the prison. So you have to be out at that time, or else now you're in the prison till 4:30. Sometimes they haven't allowed visit changes till almost 5 o'clock. And I got to be in Chicago. I have to be there. My meeting starts at 6. So I emailed both Melissa and Marnie today to see, are they okay with that I would visit one from like 9 to 11:30 and then the other from 11:30 to 2-ish and then head back up to Chicago. Yeah, my popcorn was buy one or two for something or another. That's why I got 2 bags of it. Twisted got 3 bags. Yvonne is Alan's sister, I believe. Thank you very much, Becky. Salted caramel M&Ms. Never heard of those, Maz. Carol says mullets are making a comeback.
No, I'm calling Rose first. She might be home. I don't know.
I doubt it.
Is your mom home? You want to put her on for a second? Maybe?
Oh.
Why? I can't wait.
Yeah.
Because I got somebody on the other phone. Want to talk to her.
Yeah.
That one only lives around here, Barbara. That one only lives around here. Hang on a minute. Okay.
Hey. 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 Yeah? Hey.
Barbara?
No?
I don't hear nothing.
I can't hear nothing.
Turn the phone around, Mom.
Turn the phone around.
I got it turned around.
No. Hey.
I can't hear nothing.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah?
Hey.
Did her phones not have speakerphone?
Yeah, I have to.
Oh, you see that woman there? You can see that woman? You want to give her 20?
I ain't got 20.
So Mom, I'll give you 20.
Yeah?
Yeah. And tell her
What's that for?
that's for a canteen. So she can buy some stamps and that.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Yeah.
Is she working tonight?
I don't know. That's why you go there and you find out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Barbara, why don't you stop up there tonight before you go to town?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. And tell her that'd be a surprise then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay then.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you done, Barbara? Oh, okay. Stop here before you go to town. Yeah, bye.
So give her $20 out of my money.
Yeah, you got much more. Well, you got your 100.
Yeah.
And I took the 50 that was out of there.
Yeah.
Paid your light bill.
Yeah.
Nice, Twisted.
So we can pay the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, there's Steven always giving his money for things.
License for his car.
Why?
You're here.
Just to put the car down here.
It is not.
Well,
It's for his car he's got up there.
well.
Pontiac. 97 or whatever it is. Here's a knife.
Oh.
Here's a fork.
Oh, you have to call him up. Yeah.
Ooh, Reese's peanut butter cups are good too.
Why don't you call him? Then just use somebody to call.
And anytime I eat the mini Reese's peanut butter cups, I always end up then with a big ball of the wrapper, because every time I eat another one, I just, put the ball inside that wrapper now and
That's what I want to
keeps
call.
going and going.
That's not brown, Ellen.
Ooh, candy canes. Haven't gotten any candy canes yet this year.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll cash some checks tomorrow.
I'm going to put them in the back.
And then see about your phone company.
Yeah.
See if they can send that shit.
I got to be home for that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that early in the morning, can't you?
No, you can't do that early in the morning.
Oh.
They got to open up,
Oh,
Well, this morning I had to wait until that one bank opened up at 10 o'clock.
oh yeah?
Yeah. I was down there way before that, 9 o'clock already. Well, Shoreline is open at that hour.
Yeah.
8:30, I think Shoreline is. But that one, 10 o'clock it was.
Oh.
Yeah. So then I went somewhere else in the meantime. Well, I went to
Werther's Originals. Oh, me likey.
and Clark's and the Cripples. And then I didn't even get out of the car and I left.
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't feel like going in there.
Mm.
So I didn't.
Talk to Yvonne then.
Yeah.
And see if she
It
can look.
wouldn't be until maybe Friday though, huh, to do that.
I don't care.
'Cause she sleeps in the
That's
morning.
funny, Twisted, that you do that too.
Call her master.
In the afternoon, she took a call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Quesadilla. Oh, fire sticks. See, I'm not a. I think the fire sticks were too cinnamony for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And she'll probably send you some more money.
Who?
Debbie,
Why would she send me some money?
for
I didn't get that last one cashed of hers yet.
I'll cash them tomorrow.
I will.
Put them back up in the safe.
I know that.
How much I got now?
You have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I have about 2.5 or 3.5.
In the back?
Well, I cash these checks.
I ain't talking about the bank now.
What are you talking about?
It's the money what you got at home.
Oh, I'd have to look.
Oh. Don't put it in the bank.
Huh?
I said, don't put it in the bank.
Well, I got it out of the bank, dummy.
Huh?
Isn't that what you're talking about?
No. I ain't talking about my money. I'm talking about other money.
Oh, well, I'm not going to put it in the bank. I said about 3.5, 350.
You got at home.
Yeah. With the checks after I cash them.
That ain't besides the bank. You got 75.
Oh, that's $75 there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here I am doing popcorn and M&Ms, and I literally have carrots and celery and ranch dip. I could be doing that it's better for me.
Well, I got to go to, I'm not going to go by Shoreline with this checks. I'll go to Riverwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go to Shoreline because they'll say each putting them in the bank. Oh,
What?
oh, there goes that phone.
Oh.
Hello? Yes? When?
Yeah, no, Julie, not doing that.
Okay, wait.
What? What?
Al, put 26 on. Hurry up. What? Because there's something on it.
Oh my God.
Turn on 26. Hurry up. Wait. Yeah? Oh, just let that on. It should be on though, huh?
Saturday, 20 on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
What they saying? Who's that? Barbara?
Steve Earl.
On top of what we have to see in the last couple of days. Right now, we're looking at temperatures that range from the
Oh.
15.
Yeah. Have you got 26 on up there, Steven?
Yeah.
Okay.
Appleton, 19 in Oshkosh.
Yeah, what it say?
On the last one.
Something's tainted?
Yeah.
Winds were much lighter during the afternoon.
Yeah. Did you hear that, Steven?
No.
It might be tainted or something.
Oh.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
51 degrees. Scattered snow showers and borders across the area.
Last
Yeah.
Yeah. They had the moderate still earlier this afternoon.
Yeah.
They're still looking at.
Well, that's good.
Oh, yeah?
What?
They went at the end of our driveway.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, yeah, okay then. Well, yeah.
What about your driveway?
26 was there. Down there it was.
Well, maybe we can get some news pretty soon, huh?
I hope so. I'm gonna have my hair pulled out otherwise. I'm starting to jump out of my skin.
And northwestern Missouri, that is headed our way.
Who had it?
So precision forecast on a 6 o'clock to 2
What? Darn it?
What?
My vacuum cleaner brush. Off that new vacuum cleaner.
No.
The sun shines tomorrow morning. It's telling me long enough. I will pick up during the afternoon by 2 o'clock.
No.
Oh.
So Earl's talking to you more?
Yeah.
That's good.
That was home.
Huh? What?
I don't know. He must have knocked the plate off of him. Yeah, damn it. But you were saying, no, I want that. You should look.
Tell me, don't be so clumsy.
I don't know. He must have jumped on his lap or something.
Oh, he wanted some too.
Potatoes are one of my favorite food groups.
Yeah.
Sugar is first, then is potatoes. Like any form potatoes.
Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
That must be still going to be on.
Here.
Huh?
NBC 26 Live and systematic use of assaulting a significant other with a hatchet. Manitowoc County Court today will have a later.
Oh, there's he.
That's Martinez.
Yeah.
And the owner of this Christmas tree lot, and it's lava, the lava,
Oh, okay. Will be something yet on. Well, he always puts something else on.
Oh, but it'll be on, probably be on at 6 o'clock too, though.
Oh, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Earl just caught the end of it.
Yeah.
Well, see what you can do, whatever. No, Nelson, if I see it on there, I'll call you.
Your current business telephone
Did you get this? Oh, God.
Yeah. Not Nelson, listen to it. Otherwise, this costs money.
Yeah, okay then.
Yeah, I'll call you later then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
All right, so now we're going on to 5:24 p.m. and this call is 18 minutes and 25 seconds. And this is on the Foul Play channel on YouTube. Thanks to Kaboom Blam Zoom and Rookie 1082.
This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve.
So he's calling Rolly.
The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call.
Rolly is who owns the trailer that Steven lived in, owns the land it's on, owns the garage, owns most of the stuff in the trailer, owns the gun.
No.
But I have to say one thing, you were on TV the whole damn day.
Yeah.
Court TV and news channels and just about all of them.
That's good.
Now, not the way they were calling it. It wasn't so good.
No, but and now I guess there's something on 26 that there's something painted or something. Missed it. Earl called.
Oh.
So it'll probably be on at 6 o'clock on 26.
Yeah, I don't get 26 here.
No.
Maz, I have never heard of lemon meringue fudge. That is very interesting.
Oh.
That's the Green Bay station.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that don't come down here.
Oh. Yeah. Well, you're going to have to take a trip back home.
Yeah.
How do you know?
I don't know yet.
Oh, no, you got no choice.
Oh, when is this going to be?
Well, I don't know, whenever you need your license plates for your car.
Oh, the notice is up there, huh?
No, I get you got your license plates or something.
I didn't pay for them yet. I can't have.
Oh. Well, then I don't know.
It's got to be the notice form.
Oh, it could be then.
Yeah, but I can't say exactly what
Nice,
day
Hazel.
it's
Yeah, Jeff did that over the weekend that he put it up on our big TV here in our theater.
As well, then he's going to have to come down.
Yeah, it's not a matter of choice. It's a matter of I got to get it.
Yeah.
I have a few things going on.
Yeah. Well, I just paid the electric bill.
Well,
So that's done.
I'm going to have to start. I'm going to have to go and get my tax bill too. That should be up there now.
Yeah, I don't know.
It always comes in December, so I can pay it by the end
Yeah,
of the
Heather,
year.
Rolly, and Stacy do sound alike, but you can always tell Stacy because he laughs a lot.
What you want for your tax deduction.
Yeah.
And that should be up there too. So.
You know, I'll just mention that.
But I know. Oh, they look pretty good on TV. Your dad was pretty well cleaned up.
You see what he said?
No.
The mafia?
No, I didn't see that part of it. You know, they cut out things.
I wonder why it won't let you post a link, Petra.
So,
Not cool.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
Because I post a link to the Foul Play channel.
that could very well be.
Yeah.
Like I had 4 and 6 had it on.
Yeah.
And then that court TV
Yeah.
had it on. And Geraldo had it on a couple times.
Yeah.
He must have been out to see you. Oh well. Hard telling that you hit the parade as far as having visitors.
Yeah.
The FBI still checking on it?
I don't know if they're involved or not.
Because
It don't seem like they are.
that's what I'm thinking.
Gosh, now I can't remember Carla's mother's name, but Chuck is her father. What is her mother's name?
Well, don't mind to hire the private investigator.
Hazel, you could look it up in the Wisconsin criminal records or whatever.
Things are a little bit
It will have Chuck's divorce from her. Is it Donna?
How can you look three searches in the trailer and don't find no keys?
Oh, it's a permissions thing? How come, Becky? Because, you know, I can post the link to the current video we're on. Why can't she post that?
No, that's not found.
Huh. Could you message it to me and I could see about posting it?
Three of them in the room. And one was searching in the corner, one was searching in another spot, another one was by the door there. Right. And the one from the Manitowoc told Carmet, "Oh, here, look at this."
The ammunition that they found there, was that a 22 brick?
Petra, you're welcome to post it in gossip. Myself or one of the admins will approve it. And you can private message it to me and I'll copy and paste it into here.
Of shells. But I don't know what it was. I don't remember.
It might have been the 308. Shells, maybe.
You know,
I don't know what they are. I have to talk to them.
you know. And I know there was some 22s there in the glass.
22s, I was sure there was quite a few of those.
Yeah.
You could shoot up the store, make a lot of bang bangs for a while. Don't make a very big hole.
No.
It does make a little noise. Not real loud, but enough that you hear it.
Yeah.
All right, I got it, Petra. I will post it in a second.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, I see. They took you back to Ozaki County instead of Manitowoc County. Huh?
Yeah, Calumet County.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I know what I just said.
Yeah. But I see after the hearing, I see the skinny lawyer got up and talked on him. Yeah.
I didn't like what they found and why they decided to hold it over. And you know what your chances of them lowering that bail are?
Slim.
Closer to shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But if everybody gets it or it's tainted,
Well,
they're going to have to do something. Why is Manitowoc County involved? And every time Manitowoc County is involved, they find some.
They've got the stuff. That's why they should find it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you see, they did it 2-3 times already. They were in there once with me.
Well, I can't see the key bullshit to begin with.
No, I'm just laying in the middle there.
Yeah. That don't make sense.
No.
I said a lot of things don't make any sense. I don't understand an awful lot of them. I have no idea what the hell is going on.
I'm in the same boat. I don't know.
Where you're at, there ain't much you're going to find out.
No.
They're going to tell you what. They're going to save the $36 million.
Yeah.
Okay, did that work when I first just tried to copy the link you sent me, Petra? It included Facebook in the URL, which then went over the 200 character limit. So then I had to click on it and go to the actual YouTube page and then copy that URL and paste it in.
What do you want?
I can't believe that.
I can't either. But I'll give credit to that cop, though. He said what he's supposed to say.
Oh, he has it rehearsed pretty good.
Oh, yeah. So Carla has a sister,
Your benefit or
too. So there are 2 girls, 2 boys. And one of Carla's brothers died.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to come out.
I didn't ask you for that. Well, somehow or other, some things I haven't gone up there to see it at all yet. As I said, I'm still waiting. I got next week, Thursday and Saturday, I go to see her. And the 19th, which is a Monday, she's going to court. And originally it was going to be a hearing, and now it's going to be a trial. And you can't go to Eau Claire now. That supposed halfway house shuts down as of January 16th. They have from now till January 16th, or January 3rd, not the 16th, January 3rd, to get the inmates either qualified or into somebody else's home. And both the PO officer and the person that was running that place have to look for new jobs.
Paul, who is funny.
That's a good thing.
And
Because of it might be a Paul that
Washington County that
I'm not on good terms with.
He's also looking for a job yet. So I got accomplished a good portion of what I set out to do.
Yeah.
Now the only other thing is I want some money back.
Yeah.
Lawyers are not cheap.
Oh, no. No.
I swear to God, all this one has to do is start.
Yeah, smurf that, Paul.
$1,500.
Anybody affiliated with him or Richard McAdam or any of those people, bad news in my world.
There's a lawyer in Milwaukee. He wants $300,000 in my case.
Gross.
Yeah, that sounds like it's up there a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can delete that out of here.
Yeah, but that'll come out of the lawsuit. So that wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad at all then.
No.
And if you settle the lawsuit, then you can be just like O.J. Simpson. You'll have enough money that you
Yep.
can do anything
Okay.
you want.
Hopefully I just deleted it because I won't promote anything that guy does.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All it takes is money. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Y'all are welcome to do whatever you like. But for me personally, anybody that's affiliated with them, nope.
I'm sure they were. Oh, yeah. Oh, me too. Because they couldn't possibly have missed him. No. No. Not at all. No.
So he's somebody that's affiliated with a guy that goes by the name of Eric Rose, or however you say it, Richard McAdam on YouTube. He's bad news. And they do lives together. And I'm not going to get into it, but there are people that are not here for the right reasons. So I don't do anything with them.
That's why. Hell yeah. You don't go in that house 3-4 times and not see keys laying on the floor? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hazel, all three of those I have nothing to do with.
Not unless you just happen to take them out of your pocket and throw them there. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, they got gloves on, so. Yeah,
too many scams.
No. And as I said, your socks, your shorts, your shower towel, anything. Oh, yeah. It's got your DNA on it. Yeah. Yeah, my slippers are right there. Yeah, like your shoes.
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I deleted the link, Maz, because it was going someplace that I don't support. Millie Billy, I support. I don't support the other one.
She was all kind of happy. Yeah, she's
yeah, Kat, I've got plenty of stories of Richard McAdam because I knew him way back when, before there was a YouTube. And so I know what his true intentions are. So, no.
Yeah. Well, they've been asking, how do you transfer those calls? Because Manitowoc wants the goddamn thing at $5 for the initial call and then so much a minute. And so does, I can't remember what they said for Calumet County, but I know $4.70, I think it was. Well, same difference. That's still $5. Yeah. Yeah. Or 45 minutes, 45 seconds, 45 is 4. That's just for the hello, will you accept the call? Yeah. After that, then they charge so much a minute. Yeah, I think 45. You know, I think it was more like a nickel a minute. Oh. But how can you talk to Jody? Because each one of you are in jail. See, I call Mom.
Yeah. Twisted, he's somebody who talked a whole lot of shit about the family. And then when he started a YouTube channel, then it's kissing up because he just wants contact with them to make money off of supporters for his YouTube channel. I'm not about that. Yes, I understand I'm now on YouTube, that once you get to that magic 1,000 supporters number, you can then start monetizing your videos. That's not the purpose. I am here.
If there's nobody there to accept the call, nobody gets nothing.
You know, Hazel, I would think destroying the RAV4 would be a Brady violation, but so many things are a violation, and yet Steven still sits in prison trying to get a new trial. I think laws, you know, there's laws for everybody else and laws in Manitowoc or Calumet County.
He's pretty decent.
I guess I should add Lake County, Illinois to that too for what's been done to Melissa and Marnie.
Is he a public defender or what? I can tell you. All I know is he's a lawyer. And I don't know if he's a public defender in Milwaukee or what. I don't know, he's something to do with the... or he's searching or it don't happen again. Or an innocent person won't go to jail. Okay. So you got something to do with that or something? I saw different people there, but I didn't have enough time to pay attention to a lot of it because a lot of it didn't make a whole bunch of sense. No. Yeah, he could have heard that bail. They could have done a lot of things. Yeah. You don't think they're going to do it. You know, they're not going to give you a chance. No. No. Well, Channel 2 was supposed to come up here tonight. Oh, yeah? But they haven't been here yet. Well, I'm going to start talking. I'm going to talk What, did that guy have anything good to say that you had him meet? Or didn't he show up?
No, he didn't show up.
No. Okay. I was wondering whether he would or wouldn't.
No, I didn't see him. No, I didn't see him either.
Yeah. I got a feeling your lawyer don't want you to say much of anything.
No, the fat one don't.
And
why not? He don't want to try this in the media, he said. Well, we're in the media.
and no doubt. No doubt.
Well, I got to.
Yeah, but some of that stuff, you start getting stuff out that he's trying to.
The whole, yeah.
So,
well, I watch now most of what I say now.
I'm totally with you, Twisted.
The newscast and stuff, that's still your place.
Well, that's where I stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that ain't the way they make it sound.
Yeah. Well, there was a couple of them. Well, that's where I stay.
Well, Steve, this time I'm going to have to cut you a little short because I got an appointment for a haircut at 6 o'clock and I got a driver. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, nothing else. I'll talk to you later then.
Okay.
Nothing
All right
else,
then.
I'll talk to you
Goodbye.
later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
That's how we end the call.
All right. Next call is at 6:03 p.m. The call lasts 21 minutes and 45 seconds. This is call number 161. Again, you can hear all these calls on the Foul Play channel on YouTube, and they are thanks to Kaboom Blam Zoom and Rookie 1082. And I wasn't paying attention. Was that Dolores?
This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now. To hear the cost of this.
You watching it?
Yeah.
Earlier, search warrants also demanded
Carrie, they're supposed to hang on to evidence as long as somebody's incarcerated for it, because testing changes.
Telling us only that, quote, the search warrants are accurate. So there's
Oh, no worries, Petra. Yeah, I just assumed since you said Millbilly, it was a Millbilly live, not a Paul live. If it was just Millbilly, yeah, absolutely share it. I've got no issues with Millbilly, but Paul, not so much.
the
whole goddamn thing.
The garden department in Green Bay.
I hope maybe them TV stations will help.
Yeah.
Was able to get away, the suspect in fled the building.
You see, they're covering up something.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Martinez is accused of repeatedly hitting his ex-girlfriend in the head.
There you go.
And we have about 45 minutes left of calls from this date, this December 7th, 2005.
I don't know.
Mr. Martinez once
Yeah.
but he's very sorry that this is happening. He didn't want to hurt the victim.
So, by this.
Well, and Kathleen has the agreement with the state that they were supposed to be giving her the RAV and the bones. So it was agreed upon, even though the state knew they got rid of those bones. And so does that mean the state knows they got rid of the car?
I told you that.
This renewal.
A renewal.
Oh, okay, that's what he said.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, renewal notice.
Yeah.
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 Wait, I think he can go maybe right down to the driver's thing and get him.
Yeah. Well, he'll come down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Their first due to the 31st.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got.
Well, December,
Yeah.
January.
Yeah. Oh, January.
Yeah.
Here's Jim Doyle.
Hello, Angela.
I wonder if he called the governor.
Governor who?
Doyle.
Oh, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish father would talk to him, though. I can't. I don't understand it. Like the lawyer said all this stuff.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about, really?
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
Petra, was it you or Christy that gave me Ryan Hilgus's address?
I noticed that right away. She said a 2-door and it was a 4-door.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing, when she went in the office over here, she said the door opened up to the inside. And it opens up to the outside.
Yeah. Anybody would know that.
Oh, yeah. Well, you certainly would know when you're pulling it open.
Yeah. Well, if you're an investigator, she used to be an investigator and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So you would know that.
Oh, yeah. You would know she pushed the door and pulled it.
Yeah. So there's something fishy there.
Yeah. That.
Well, what's the left side to the right side?
Yeah, there is something all kinds of fishy with Pam's Sturm of God.
Yeah. But she started with that side. Why did they start with that side? Why didn't you just start them in the middle where he walked out?
Well, on top first.
Well, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Petra. Then I know Christy emailed it to me, so I will go into that email. Is it this?
Instead, I bet they went right to the car almost. They had to make it look good, so they looked through a couple cars, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll talk about you, Twisted, then when you can't respond.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
They may be having laughs over it.
Who?
The people.
Yeah.
We're having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah. 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 What happens when this all breaks loose?
I don't know.
Okay, so it was Christina that had sent me Ryan Hilgus's address. And I know we were talking about that in the earlier video today. So for those of you that would be interested in trying to Google Earth it or about Ryan Hilgus, the address listed is 2448 South 6th Street in Hilbert, Hilbert. That's the same town that Teresa lived in.
He's a good cop.
And Teresa's address was 3550 County Road B in Hilbert. And then her parents are next door at 3559.
How can you have so many stories?
I don't know.
Why am I still sitting in jail?
I don't know. You don't belong in there.
You know, you get the governor's office number, give it to the old man, he can call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that must be in that book, huh?
Yeah.
What, who, Doyle?
Yeah, Jim Doyle, governor.
Yeah.
Well, you can call a different number there.
Right, Maz, we don't know anything. And this is why Manitowoc shouldn't have been connected to anything that has to do with this case. Because it's all suspect. So having Big here, Sherry Culhane, touch anything, when she delayed for what, almost a year to free him the first time? Nope, all suspect.
It must be about whatever.
Yeah. Did she stop up yet?
No.
Yeah, Hazel, that's I think these calls are so important to see that the family, well, at least Stephen and Dolores, saw this stuff immediately that we all know now. Yeah, saw it all. Key, who has just one key? They see it all.
Is it cold or what is it outside, they say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we keep this going. I think something's going to hit before Christmas.
I hope so.
Yeah. But see, then, somebody, I wish Candy would help.
Wake up and...
Yeah, smell the coffee.
Hey, there you go. You must have heard that on TV. Wake up and smell the coffee. No.
Yeah. Tom, that maybe got nothing to do with this.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but everything coming.
That one guy does have that.
Yeah. That craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
At least him.
Yeah.
You can see how he was, when the lawyer was saying something, he said, you're going too far or something like that.
Yeah.
That they're going down too far. Well, that's where you got to go and get the information.
Yeah.
It's down deep.
Yeah.
Well,
Just because the evidence is there, there's a reason why that evidence is there.
yeah.
And the state ain't got to prove nothing, Harley. See, that's the thing.
No, Marilyn, there's no law for that. But when it comes to both the bones and the RAV4, that's something she specifically asked for and the state agreed to give to her, yet they got rid of it.
I'm surprised Earl was watching that.
And Earl, what? Huh?
He's the one that called me.
Earl, yeah. Yeah, you call Chucky and tell him to watch it?
Watch what?
The news.
Is that what I was supposed to do?
I don't know.
I don't either know.
Oh, you
No,
know,
I'm supposed to tell him something about his... Oh, wait, he called me twice.
about his full
Yeah, he can go to... Huh?
About what?
No, then he's got to go to Calumet tomorrow and pick up the... What's called? Earl's not going to...
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, he don't want his Chucky can go. But he's got to put it on backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise it'll tip over, he said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you always put them stuff on backwards.
Yeah. Well, I am sad that they would tip over.
My hair is still wet from my shower this morning.
I got to spray those flowers of yours again. They were going away. But now I've got oodles of them in here again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'll spray mine in the living room, too.
I don't know. You never know. Maybe Candy would come to her.
Good night, Petra.
Huh? What?
She'll wake up and smell the coffee.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. 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 I don't know, maybe. Well, that would be more help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but she can really hurt somebody.
You damn right she can.
In feelings.
Yeah.
I trusted her.
Yeah.
Let me go look, Becky. I already deleted off of it, and I don't remember numbers at all.
She'll stab you right in the back. Because she don't like me, then she gonna, hurt everybody.
Well, Earl maybe told her that I'm all shook up because of this stuff, too.
Oh, yeah.
I am. I feel like I'm going to jump on my skin already.
Yeah.
I'm so wore out by nighttime. That's why I think I go to sleep. And I get up so early then. No matter if I go to bed later, I still get up that early.
I don't know.
And I just like something snaps me
Yeah.
when I wake up.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just
Ryan Hilgas was 2448
like snap on it.
South
Yeah, you jump right
6th Street in Hilbert.
And you look at the clock, once it was 10 after 2 that one morning. Then I went and laid back down. I couldn't go to sleep though. So then I got up. I think it was 2:30 then when I got up that morning. That was yesterday.
Marilyn, I think it's standard, but it might have been stipulated as well. But as long as somebody is incarcerated, the evidence has to remain in custody unless the defendant or their lawyer okays it. So you can't just give something to the Hallback family because you want to. You can't. And look at how Stephen got out the first time. It's because DNA that was kept. If that DNA had disappeared, there'd be nothing to prove his innocence later.
He said, I don't feel like going back to work. Yvonne said, you better call him then, that you're not going to in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be in at, 3:30, I think. But he told him he was going to court. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather have to leave and go get a haircut.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How long did you talk? An hour you talked to him?
No.
Oh, Hazel, you're so good.
Yeah.
Let me post this link again, promoting Hazel's foul play.
$17.50 for 30 minutes.
This is the call we're on right now.
She'll have that call spent.
Well, they're moving out of there anyway, so.
No, Nana, you are told when you call somebody or when you get a call from somebody who is in jail or prison that all calls are being recorded. So you know going into it at any time, somebody could listen to your calls. So when you are in custody, you do not have a right to privacy.
She goes her way. Yeah. I tell her, do what you have to do. It'll be a nice one for Chunky, though.
So it's something I just discussed with Melissa or Marnie recently that they didn't even realize. Because I'm like, people could listen to your calls at any time, any call they want. If I wanted to listen to a call between Marnie and such, you just file that FOIA and you can get it.
Number and tell them that he can call him in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hear. Well, here. Come here, I'll hit you over the head with something. Hit him over off the head.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll knock it out on their ears.
Yeah.
He heard my car making noise last night.
Yeah.
He says, I can hear that. I said,
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored.
Thank you, Hazel. Yeah, FOIA is the Freedom of Information Act. I've never filed one. I don't know what goes into them, but I know when people know what they're doing, it's pretty simple and standard to file a FOIA.
Spindle?
No. I don't know.
Drive axle.
That's what he said.
That's probably what it is. Drive shaft.
No. What with the wheel?
Well, not knows Earl can get it in tomorrow. Maybe I'll call Earl tomorrow.
Why?
Talk to him.
Why?
See if he can talk to Candy.
For what?
I don't know, Julie. People come and go. We've been on for 3 hours now.
Yeah.
At least on this one. It was, an hour and a half, the one before that.
Get her to help. She can help. Yeah. That's
Eliza, I don't talk to Stephen any longer. So I don't know if he knows about these calls being public. But he is perfectly aware of all calls are recorded. I mean, while you're on the call, you hear him in these recordings, how it interrupts you every so many minutes to say these calls are recorded.
I'm reading Jody's letter.
Huh?
Reading Jody's letter.
What?
It's 6 pages.
Hello, Samantha.
6 pages long.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, they're all like that.
She's got that she shaved in there.
I don't know. Probably. I didn't get that far. I only got a page and a half.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what Dad did before?
What?
He must have jumped on Dad's lap and grabbed 2 big hunks of meat off of his plate. So then I had to cut that up all. It was all big pieces.
Yeah, he knows what he wanted.
Yeah. I cut it up in little pieces and I gave it to him. He must have got full though. He couldn't eat it all.
Well, man.
I don't know why he did that. Well, no, it only pleased him all the time.
Yeah.
That's why he's a spoiled brat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he might not eat my flowers. He must have enough to eat.
I'm surprised Barbara ain't up there yet.
I bet you're eating something that's not sugary, Heather.
Yeah. Convention by Scotty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's who she must have been talking to before when I called her.
Oh, that could be too.
Oh, sure. I said, you see him all the time.
Yeah, that's
They
ridiculous.
sit on the phone.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And Scotty's only going to put up with that so long.
Yeah.
She's really at him, you know.
Yeah.
She's always calling him or with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a wuss. No spicy for me.
Come back. I can't make it.
Yeah.
No.
She's getting too heavy at him.
Yeah.
Hello, Debbie. Also, bet you it's not sugary.
That's why he won't do that.
Maybe not.
No jalapeno in your quesadilla.
Huh?
Does he want to move in?
I don't know.
Oh. Maybe not. Oh.
Yeah. Not now.
There you go. If nothing else.
I don't know. For what?
My wallet?
$2.
Where do you get?
I think that's all singles that's in there.
Where do you get the $20 then?
I don't know.
Huh?
Oh my gosh, Nana. I have no idea how many of these calls are going to be FOIA'd. I have no idea how much this is costing the people who are FOIAing them. But we will gladly at Stephen Avery Project, if they do any kind of crowdfunding to try and get their money back from getting these calls, I absolutely will put it out there, because we're all getting to hear them. So, we could all help pay for them.
Yeah, I don't know much about that there. Like I have to take all this.
Ooh, Angela. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything pimento.
I took a 50.
Yeah.
Oh.
I told Lily I paid that and everything.
Huh?
I told Lily I paid that and everything.
Paid what?
The electric bill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Julie, 900 calls so far, and we're about to go into call number 162.
There's grease on my carpet. It's just full there, big black spot. I'm gonna have to ask.
There's nothing like good cornbread.
Oh, no.
Bad cornbread is just blah.
Yeah, I'm calling the phone company tomorrow.
But I've got a recipe for this cornbread that's, oh my gosh, it is so good.
Unless we'll put some more money on it.
No, there's enough in there now.
Angela's eating good and healthy.
Should be.
Yeah, let's do that. If there's 25 in there, give her 25.
Yeah.
That way she can have a
I don't think there's that much in there. Yes, there is.
Hazel, I like when Steven says real quick, Steven, only if Ma's home. You don't want to talk to anybody else there. You just don't accept it if it's not Mom.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I like celery and peanut butter, and I do have both, but I'm not hungry now. I ate popcorn and M&Ms, and when Jeff gets home in 4 hours, we'll do some kind of dinner.
Yeah, write down.
Tiffany, I like raw celery, and I love to put it in like a tuna salad because of the crunch.
Yeah, put all of them checks on there, on a piece of paper, and print it.
Yeah. That's my money. I'll write it down there too.
Yeah.
And then I got that one that came Saturday too.
Yeah.
Saturday, Friday.
Yeah.
Angela, I didn't get to have Thanksgiving dinner because I was at the salvage yard, so I haven't had any of the turkey or stuffing or any of that. Boo-hoo. All right, we're going into call 162. This is from 8:05 p.m. This call is 15 minutes and 9 seconds. This is on the Foul Play YouTube channel. And a special thanks to Kaboom Blam Zoom and Rookie 1082. Ooh, honey garlic, meatballs and rice.
This is a public
Oh, and it's Dolores again.
Select call from an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Yeah, I didn't get... My family all had Thanksgiving dinner without me, and then the next day, my son and I went to a movie. But I did get some pumpkin pie. Tiffany, I don't particularly care about turkey, but stuffing and potatoes and carrots and corn, pumpkin pie, yeah. That's funny, Nana. And Heather is back. Hopefully we don't go into a Debbie call too soon after you ate.
A good one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's a TV show or something, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
What TV show?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
I so love that popcorn, Debbie.
What, he's gonna call it?
Yeah, that's a number.
22-pound turkey. Holy
He's gonna
cow.
call it?
Yeah.
Good, Heather.
We got another call. They wanted to know where Teresa Holbert was.
Oh, yeah?
A snotty one, I suppose. When they hung up.
Oh,
She wrote that all down.
well. He said, when they call like that, he should tell them, you know, these phones are tapped.
He's got the number.
Huh?
He's got the number.
Well,
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to give that to the investigator.
Oh, bummer that he had to work, Angela.
Well, that's enough of them goddamn that they call you and say shit like that.
yeah. Yeah. You didn't get no mail today?
Not important stuff, no.
Oh, you didn't get no letters or no nothing?
No.
Oh.
Just from WGNR.
Oh. Oh.
Why?
I was just wondering.
Did you?
No. Yeah, this Jody's in the one from Stevens Point.
Oh, from
Yeah. You got his number?
Gerald?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, see if you can get that tomorrow. Call information once.
Wait.
What?
Ruby Tuesday.
Who's it?
I think that's what Chucky said.
Well, you must have called them.
Yeah, I think he did. I don't know when he's coming here, though. Friday or Saturday?
Oh, yeah?
Sunday? I don't know.
Which ring finger? All right. So this is my right hand. That one is an R-Y, Rye. My son's name is Ryan. On my wedding finger,
Put him on the list.
it says B-R-I. My husband's name is Brian, called him Bry. The day my divorce is final, this is going to get covered up.
No, I told him he didn't go to bed. I think I get Chucky up early. Well, he's going to set his alarm up.
Oh my gosh, Eliza. Yeah, and you don't want to eat this late either. It's like the worst time. You're not supposed to eat, what is it, 2 hours? Within 2 hours of going to sleep?
I said, I don't want to go. I said, you got to hold that thing backwards, though. Otherwise, it'll tip over.
No.
The thing about tattoos on your fingers, Heather, a lot of tattoo artists won't even do it because it wears off, because, you know, you're washing your hands all the time and such. So they don't want people complaining that, and expecting it to get fixed for free. So, so a lot of artists don't want to do it. But as long as you go into it knowing that it's not going to last, it's going to fade,
Oh, my God.
So a lot of times when I would get these touched up, obviously I get tattoos all the time. So while he's tattooing another thing, it's just a real quick, hey, go over this again.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you see that on TV?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Julie, go to sleep. And there's Christy, who sent me the Ryan Hillgas address.
See, that's why I like it on TV, a broadcast, because everybody sees it there.
Yeah, Hazel, this case. But all these wrongfully convicted cases.
In the courthouse.
Yeah.
She said it was a two-door.
Yeah. And she don't even know nobody's vehicle. When you're looking for something, you're looking for a two-door?
Yeah, that's what she was looking for.
Why is she looking for a four-door?
I don't know. It's me.
Yeah.
And the doors open backwards in the building over here. And then the key was hiding, they said.
Yeah.
And then the other one found it laying there in the open.
You know what you could do?
After the third time, though.
You know what you could do?
That don't make sense. What?
You could call them TV stations and talk.
Don't be funny with me.
We'll just talk on the phone. Do a phone interview. Yeah. Well, it'd be easier for you.
No, none of them are easy for me. They shake me up, and that's why I say something bad. That's why I told them, what the hell is wrong with you? Or whatever I said there.
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be
Julie, I
monitored
always
and
joke
recorded.
that, you come full circle. I'm like a baby now. I don't sleep through the night. I get up multiple times throughout the night and then stay up for a little bit.
I don't know if I could stay up.
Huh?
I said, I don't know if I could stay up.
Not tonight, she's not.
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Maybe it'd be better to call at 7.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know that either.
What don't you know?
Maybe it'd be better at 4:30.
Ugh, yeah.
Did you make up your mind?
Julie, I totally hear you on that.
So you think you'd be in bed at 7?
No.
Oh.
But you see, I don't know if the TVs are coming or what the hell's going on. You know? Yeah.
What TV is coming?
Eliza, because everybody gets so confused on where that key came from,
Yeah, two's supposed to, but
and how it came from that bookcase. Coburn was shaking it so hard that, did that pop that back off that cabinet? Was that cabinet already partially off there that the key was able to come out that way? But when you look at the multiple pictures, you'll see the stuff is back where it was, whether it's before the key came out or after the key came out. And when you look at the devastation that they did to the trailer, they're not putting stuff back in that bookcase. Oh, we're done shaking it and everything comes out. Let me go put this change back on top of the table. They're not doing that.
You're nosy from down the road.
Oh.
She wasn't there tonight.
Oh, she wasn't there?
No.
Oh.
Yep, Carrie.
That's right.
Oh. Well, tell her to...
There were 2 5s and 10 1s.
Well, tell her to do it tomorrow.
Yep.
Right there. Tomorrow.
Just happened to come out there. And I totally agree with Stephen that they wiped that key on his slipper.
What's she going to do with it?
We'll take it by her then.
Oh.
She always goes to Manitowoc.
Yeah, is she going to be there tomorrow?
I don't know.
You don't know. You always go to Manitowoc anyway.
Yeah.
Waste your gas.
Yeah.
Waste your money.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah? What's that?
What?
Christmas shopping.
Oh.
I got Chucky just about done already.
Mm.
I got Chucky just about done.
Mm.
And I got your kids done. As soon as Christopher comes out again, you'll be done. Because I'll give him the money.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Heather? People forget Stephen's IQ was lower than Brendan's.
I don't know why I asked such a dumb question.
I don't know what Dolores's IQ is, but it's got to be down there as well. They can figure it out.
Wow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, bye. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would drive me up the wall, too.
Oh, it does when it's low.
No wonder he can't hear.
Well, yeah, everything screams for him.
Yeah. Yeah. And so Chucky's got all of that then?
Yep. There's no way that they would be able to do all this, Stephen and Brendan. Nope. Nope. And then to try and go, oh, they cleaned everything up. You see how they live. There's no way they're able to clean up every tiny microscopic thing of Teresa Hallback being in the garage and trailer.
He's at home?
Huh?
He's at home?
I think so.
Well, maybe I'll call over there for about 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
It's a talk show. So
Yeah. Maybe the same one I got.
I don't know. Who you got? Why, you get something through the mail?
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, NBC. MS.
I don't know.
That's from New Jersey.
I couldn't tell you where this is from. It doesn't say nothing on it.
Mm. Mm. Well, that's what we're going to do.
Absolutely, Hazel. Yeah. When you look at the pictures, the slippers are in different spots.
No, you can talk to yourself.
And Stephen had told me his slippers stay next to his bed, so his slippers wouldn't be over there to begin with.
Oh. Well, maybe we could all go on it. Yeah. Well, it'd be easier to explode them.
So I guess this is how you'll always be able to tell if Alan is home during Dolores's calls, that there's a TV blaring in the background. So whenever it's quiet, he's in Crivets.
Tomorrow morning.
Well, maybe I'll call at 9 or 5 to 9.
Yeah.
Well, then you'd have to pick her up then.
Well, yeah, it depends. She's got to call her thing, and then she's going to call me at 9.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
What?
What's she got to go to?
Her PO, probation officer.
So she just got to go there for a couple of minutes and then leave?
Oh, yeah, they ain't going to take that long.
Oh.
So you'd have to wait for her.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's tomorrow, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that way you can do all your stuff, too.
Like what?
I don't know.
I could take my letters with me on the way back and cast them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, tell me, shut that goddamn TV down.
It's quiet.
Yeah, it's a little quieter.
It sure is. Quieter than last night, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, Tina. Because, I am not a good housekeeper. And yeah, I need somebody to, because my hair, I've said this before, my hair's got to be everywhere. And for them to be able to clean up that trailer that doesn't have a hair, yeah, I need that here.
428.
But it's a nice hole.
You're right,
What's the night too old?
Julie. Stephen did not, or Jody did not appreciate all that Stephen did for her.
I don't know. It doesn't say. It's just a show.
Oh.
That's all I know.
Eliza, when I was on a employment site, looking at jobs, there was one for crime scene cleanup. That is not a job I would ever do. Yeah, Joyce, that does take talent to clean stuff up, but then put dust back in. Yeah, you're right.
What a race or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'll call you in the morning. Maybe I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock she's calling.
Yeah.
It would be interesting, Heather, but oh my God, cleaning up all the blood and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I can't do that.
I don't do my dishes. They're sitting in the sink.
Yeah.
Chucky said he had to go home. That's really what he's doing. He said he was going to go home and do his dishes.
Yeah.
I said, if you're standing by the sink, you can do them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there is Marilyn.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, so now we're going into call 163, which is from 8:36 p.m. The call is 13 minutes and 52 seconds. This is the last call for December 7th, right? That's what day we're on? Yeah.
Hello? This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve, you got about 3 minutes.
an inmate at the Calumet.
Steve got about 3 minutes.
The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and
Well, he
recorded.
says 3 minutes, but the call is 13:52.
What? Yeah. What do you mean I got 3 minutes?
Oh my God, it's Chuck.
I only called for a couple minutes. Oh. Well,
Gross.
yeah. So you got a letter?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh. What's it for?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
It is too. It's talk for talk show.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you going to be on 26?
Probably, yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Huh?
Come over the phone.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Yeah. I mean, there's certain words that are used over and over.
See, he called me. Yeah, a word what I would say, roughly. I think he called me on my regular phone.
Yeah, Miley, I so couldn't. I can't clean up my house and it doesn't have blood and brains and all that.
Well, what I talked about the hearing and everything else and the evidence and well, I don't know. Just basically about the whole situation and whatnot.
Well, maybe they'll throw their own investigations.
And when we went down for DNA and whatnot.
Well,
yeah, Julie, you're right. You know, it's filling dead air.
where's that talk show from?
I'm not sure. CNN? And I said it's out of New York, so I don't know.
Can you gotta call him tomorrow?
Well, I call him today or whatever.
I don't think you're gonna call him today.
No, but he gave me his phone number and his office number or shop number or whatever, you know.
You mean they were out there?
No.
Yeah, I agree with Joyce there. Doesn't belong on the outside.
No, over the phone. That was this afternoon. He talked to Earl first.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Earl told me to get the phone or if he called back. I'm not sure on that.
I see. Is that got to do with that letter?
Yeah.
Could that be NBC? MS?
Might be NS.
Good point, Julie.
MS, NBC. It wasn't NBC.
I wouldn't either,
It
Marilyn.
wasn't NBC?
Chuck can't be trusted ever.
They're from New Jersey? I'm not sure.
Oh, wow, Hazel. No, I haven't heard of that one.
What's his name? Brian? Todd.
Now, Miley, I'd be interested in hearing the stories, just not seeing the insides on the outsides.
But I'm pretty sure he does a talk show and he's one of the investigators that does it.
Yeah. Yeah. I see. Well, nothing else. Give him a call tomorrow. Or you gotta come this way, huh?
Yeah, I gotta come that way.
All right. Well, when you get down here, ask him about the golf cart and my car then.
Well, I will.
Yeah.
I'll just ask him, is there anything else I can take back with me along I'm down here?
No.
That's the way I'll put it.
No. Yeah. I don't know. You know how to get here, huh?
Yeah.
There's so many things that I can't or don't want to watch. Like Jeff had on yesterday, Gordon Ramsay, where he's traveling the world and, going to eat weird things. I don't want to watch an animal be killed and cut apart, or even a dead animal, that they pick up and going to eat. I don't want to see any of that.
Court Street or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. He hasn't mentioned Debbie so far, Heather.
Where is it at?
Right behind the jailhouse.
Oh, is it?
Courthouse?
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I know. You go to the east side.
Oh.
East side of the building, he said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ireland is one place I would love to visit. It just sounds beautiful.
Oh, no. A different name he asked. He told me to ask for.
Oh. Oh. called on that letter.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I got Debbie's gonna call.
From the Calumet County Jail.
He just said Debbie's name.
Recorded.
See, this call is monitored and recorded.
Some factors for donations, so
Mm.
yeah. So what time you leaving in the morning?
Well, I gotta be there for 7:30.
Huh?
I gotta be there for 7:30.
In the morning?
Do I stutter?
Damn, you have to leave off early. That's about an hour and a half around, or a little over an hour. Depends if you get lost.
No.
Yeah. Well, you'll be able to see the courthouse. You got to take the block. Yes. Yeah, 151 to the stop and go lights.
2 stop and go lights.
Oh, well, depends which way you go to.
You said 151, then go past the second, turn right or left on the second stop and go lights. And go down so many blocks. Then you'll be heading on Court Street or whatever the hell it is.
I think it's the first stop and go lights.
He told me the second.
I think it's the first, then take a right. Then the second stop light or something.
I'll go the way you give me the directions.
Yeah. Otherwise, you have to stop at a gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you got to give yourself an hour and a half.
I figured by 6:30, at the latest, I should leave.
6:30 to 7:30.
Well, Earl doesn't want to come along with me.
Yeah, I've never heard of stop and go lights, Tiffany.
What?
I thought you had to be here for 6:30.
7:30.
Oh, 7:30. Yeah. Well, you better leave before that. 6 o'clock. Yeah.
Heather, Tiffany.
Yeah,
Teresa had some kind of GPS thing, correct? Or was that her PDA or something? Didn't she have something that was some kind of GPS thing?
You can do it from the courthouse when you're leaving.
Mm.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah.
So it'll probably be maybe by the time I load up and everything else, probably between.
Yeah.
What time? Well, it depends what time I get in there, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, that was channel 26 that called me. NBC. So that's 26.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll probably be like a phone.
Yep, Uyghur would know. You're right, Heather. I've never heard the ICE system either.
I hope from the courthouse.
Probably.
Because there ain't got no cap on or anything else.
Oh, I don't know if I could stay in a hostel. I watch horror movies.
That's okay. That's all I want to know. This costs money.
You know?
Yeah. That's why I said 3 minutes.
My cat's name is Mabel.
Not 5 minutes.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I got Mada telling her man to call our governor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's all dirty. You should investigate them. Let me out. Don't make no sense.
That's right.
Yeah, them fuckers are lying like through their teeth.
Mm-hmm. Just like Mantua County did.
Yeah.
You notice when he talks to Dolores, he doesn't swear.
Yeah.
But when he talks, if Dolores swears, he, sometimes a swear slips in there. But when he's talking to other people, especially his brothers, he swears way more.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope so.
So they're looking at another lawsuit.
Yeah.
From Met County and Nantucket County.
Yeah. Yeah, that's from 1, 2, 3. That's 4 people then.
4 people.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. You, Mom, Dad, Barbara, and me.
Well,
and then you got to figure there's 5 plus the yard.
that's right, plus the yard.
Yeah.
They maybe took $100,000 out of the yard.
Oh, I bet you.
In parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you know if I want to sold them between now and next year or 2 years from now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, at least it went broadcast, though.
Huh?
At least it went broadcast.
Yeah.
It was on everything. They must have had a shutdown.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They must have.
Well, they must have. Because Rolly told me it was on court TV and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all must have been on. It was all live.
Yeah, he's got, this guy I talked to this afternoon.
Natasha, they're saying that the county probably has $100,000 worth of parts, that they were taking tons of different stuff for evidence.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He wants the whole family and everybody to be on TV. I don't know if it's court TV or what.
Yeah. I told them, I said, we can do that. They can bail me out.
No, now my phone's ringing.
Yeah. Who is it?
That's the way, boy. I ain't got no caller ID on there.
Oh. Well, answer it. Quick.
Hello? I don't know what the hell that was, but I'm going to let you go, Steve, and I'm going to dial *69.
Yeah.
No, we're on December 7th, Nana. And that actually was the last call. So I will be pausing this before the December 8th call starts. Pause. And we'll be ending this video to start a new one for the next day. December 8th is 9 calls that are roughly a little over 2.5 hours. It is 6:08 p.m. my time, so I should be able to get through that whole day before Jeff comes home. So, all right. See you in the next call or next video. Oh, I'm looking on the wrong screen to end the stream. So, all right. See you in the next one.